everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here as always. It's gonna be kind of an intimate night tonight, guys. It's pretty much gonna be Mike and I. Nefty was supposed to be on, but he decided to go be a peasant somewhere else. So he won't be on tonight. Um, we have not much either to go over, right? Everything's been out. The last thing that was shipping was the range trooper that we spoke on already. Obviously, we got to see what Mike has to say about all these things. We got a ton of complaints from InArt. We got some Jazz Inc. drama. We got an infamous leaked. We have an infamous leaked future announcements, apparently. We're gonna get into that. And yeah, we'll see what else comes up. Maybe you guys come up with something good as usual. So let's say hello to you guys, and then obviously we'll get started. We're waiting on Mike only. So it should be fun. So we got Uncarded in the house. Welcome, Mike. He says, hide your infart and Jazz stink figures. It's going down tonight. He said hide. Oh, man. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Iron Dude. Welcome, my friend. He says, pathetic, worthless loser peasant here, waiting in chat for up to 3 hours. Just got out of work and went to Walmart to pick up some new 12-inch Hasbro toys to throw on the floor next to my old place. What the hell are you talking about? Unreal. Ever since I went on disability, it became more of a loser toy collector. Can't afford, broke, but was able to grab some Mickey D's for a Saturday night treat. Unbelievable. Enjoy it, my friend. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, Mike.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. We got Harold. Look at this guy.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Hurry up, Fabs. I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy. Unbelievable. Stay up. Have some coffee. Have a coffee culotta. GM, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Howdy, y'all. Back from my place getting fumigated. Collection is nice and safe. Beautiful. What did you have? We just found out we had termites in Florida. Yikes. Actually, let's be more realistic.
Yikes.
We got Talia in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Hello.
Let's see. We got Bo.
How you doing?
We got Caleb in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let's see who else we got. When the legs hit 40, Brandon has a. Brandon, who's Brandon? I haven't heard from a Brandon in over a week. I was stood up. I was asked for a link. I was stood up. I'm still yet to hear, hey, man, I apologize for not even telling you that I couldn't make it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that I didn't think of you as a human being to just say, hey, I'm not making it tonight. So just letting you know in case you need me for a specific topic that may be important for the conversation that you're supposed to be having tonight. Hasn't happened yet. So, Brandon, who did you say? We got Michael in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
Michael, another Michael in the house, channel member as well. Guys, if you haven't thought about joining the channel, please do so. Don't be a peasant. Welcome.
Hello.
Good evening, gentlemen. Happy holidays. And here I was thinking I was late to, to play COD. Unbelievable. Exotic, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Rob in the house. Huge shout out to Rob.
Hello.
Guys, just hook me up. Rob, should I show it? Am I allowed to show it? Am I allowed to say anything? I forgot to ask you before. Should I show it? Should I let them know the things you hand customize yourself for me? Let me know. Let me know if it's okay, because I got to run upstairs. Christian, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here.
I'm doing.
Welcome, welcome. We got Luch in the house. Huge happy birthday to this Mexican peasant. Guys, today's Luch's birthday. So happy birthday. Luch, Michael Hannon has something special for you. I'm going to send you some pictures. You're going to like it. It's a new third-party Fison style body, and he's got some pictures that are most likely something you have in your photo albums. Luch. So yes, Luch turns, I believe he's 49 tonight. So happy birthday, my friend. Enjoy it. To many, many more. Caleb says, are you tired of weak, pitiful YouTube influencer types? Come join the real collecting community here at Hot Toys Better. That sounds like a really good commercial, too. Oh, my God. I wish you guys would promote this in every single Facebook group. Can you imagine? Let them know who the real veteran is, okay? Who the real veteran. You guys let them know. I don't have to say it. You say it. Oh, man. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Luch. We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday to you.
Hello.
Let's see who else is in here. Jivan says, yeah, we had termites also decided to deal with it. Yep. We had no idea. That was a problem. Because we don't go to Florida ever. And we just found out. Yep. We got Big Dog in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Ooh. Who else is in that? He said, let's go, Brandon. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Let's see who else. We have Steve A. New name in the house. Welcome.
Hello.
Says, hi, how are you doing? Did you know that In Art Dune Poetry has been released today? I think so. I saw some pictures. It doesn't look bad. Okay, it doesn't look bad. I told you guys when I saw the tease that it was actually one of my favorite In Art figures. It looks great. It looked really good, sculpted and rooted. And I believe I remember saying that the sculpted looked better than the rooted for me, if I'm not mistaken. So I hope it's a good figure for you guys, whoever got it. I hope it doesn't break anywhere. We got Joe in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
Let's see. Let's see who else is it. We got Peasant Brad in the house.
I'm doing.
Thank you for being here. Guys, that's 27. If you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. And thank you guys for being here. We got Ash in the house.
Hello.
I thought I said hello to you already. But you get it twice. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
I'm doing.
Welcome, everybody. Wait, what's going on? Why am I getting all these things? Please show this guy. Please. All right, I'm gonna get it in a second. Wait, Ash gifted. Oh, Ash, what's going on, my friend? Look at you. Oh, my friend. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Look at that. Look at that. See what happens? See what happens when you get caught not being a subscriber? Thank you, my friend. That is awesome. Oh my God. Guys, let me get the gift. Hold on one second. All right, guys. All right. So this is coming from Rob Garcia in the chat right now. Very, very awesome gifts. So we have, I believe these are handmade by him. This is why he went out of retirement to make these. So we have 1/6 scale Tito's handmade. Beautiful. And then he gave me 3 of these. And he gave me a white one as well. So thank you, my friend. This is awesome. I'm going to use them on whoever fits because I don't know who's going to fit in this. But they're sick, guys. Really thick, no ditty. Very, very nice feeling. It feels like a real shirt, just small. Awesome. I don't know where he got them, but they're awesome. Thank you again, my friend. I'm going to take pictures of that, of some figures in them probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday, maybe tomorrow. Oh, man, this is awesome. You guys are awesome. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. I appreciate it. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. I wonder who got the memberships. Again, I want to see whoever got it and doesn't renew. I know how you feel about me. I said it before and I'll say it again. Whoever doesn't renew, I know exactly how you feel about me. The end. I don't want no excuses. I don't want people crying about it. Oh, well, I didn't know. My credit card. I don't want to hear nothing. Brad says, yeah, Fab served. Anyway, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Peasant Luch birthday. Yes, it's his birthday. Luch. We got Tool in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here as always.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Albert says this font makes me want to. Oh man, hey, the channel is moving up. Okay, we are upgrading. We're going for the sky. If you don't like the channel growing, this is not for you. Okay. If you have any complaints about the channel growing, this is not for you. This place isn't for you. We are all about growth in this channel. Okay. We're not about stagnation. That's why we started upgrading our videos, as you've seen the last 4 videos. This is about moving up. Okay. This is about evolving. That's why the name of the group is what? Hot Toys 1/6 Evolution. Because it's all about evolution. You evolve as a person. You evolve as a human. Okay. Remember, we used to have tails in the back. Now we have them in the front. See what I mean? Evolution, my friend. Oh, Albert. Albert in the house. Let's see. We need a 1/6 1984 Dune figures. Absolutely not. Those figures are not the same as the newer figures, right? Or at least the outfits, I mean, right? Even though it was slightly the same. It's an older movie, but I feel like the newer outfits are at least for me. I'm not saying that you're wrong by any means. I'm just saying like I like, Ash, wait. Another 5? Ash. Wait, does this mean another 5, Ash? Ash. Tell me, Ash. Ash, if this is another 5. Ash, what's going on here? Is this another 5, Ash? Thank you, my friend. What's going on here? What is happening right now? Happy birthday to Luch. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I'll be on also, guys. For those who aren't here on Tuesday, I'll be on Christmas Eve. If we have something to talk about. If not, either way, I'll be on for at least an hour. Wishing you guys a Merry Christmas. So I'll be on. So if you have nothing to do, Christmas Eve, I'll be on hanging out with you guys for a little bit. So you won't be alone. We could be alone together. Nice haul. Yes, I got my two little figures, my Bane and my what do you call it? My Obi-Wan. I still have to do my Obi-Wan video. I haven't opened him yet. I'm very excited to open him. I want to see the updated face. Brad says, Fabs, you know what I know how I feel. New members, if you don't renew your no pressure. Oh man. Yeah, because my thing is, you guys know, right? You guys, the 24, okay, the original 24, right, that are in the members chat right now. At least about like 20 of them are in there right now. Okay. If it wasn't fun, none of them would be there anymore. None of them. Okay. So if you're looking for a group of guys to talk about collecting and have fun with, tell you this, you'll have to have tough skin. You can't be crying. You can't be a baby. You can't be none of that. We joke around with each other a lot. Okay. We make fun of each other a lot. Okay. So it's not like, oh, they make fun of me. I'm not, if you're that type of person, you do not belong in the group. And it's not because of anything else but that. If you can't handle jokes and stuff like that, and without, because another thing is people may joke around, but when they don't like a joke, they get disrespectful, right? And none of us are like that in there. We all joke around back to each other. It's nothing like that. It's all friendly. So if you're looking for a group of guys like that, by all means, this channel and this membership is all for you. If you don't like it, not for you. This font is that an upgrade? There was an upgrade on StreamYard, so I think this is where this is from. I got to see if I can change it. Fabs becoming an actual YouTuber. Let me tell you something. TK421, okay? TK421 came into my life, okay? I don't know how, I don't know when, but he came into my life and he has pushed me to evolve, okay? He has forced me to evolve, okay? And he knows why I'm saying all of this. He knows exactly why I'm saying all of this. And so that's that. I'm not gonna say any more. Luge with the super chat. Look at that. This is what you call a giver, okay? On his birthday, he's still giving to the community. Look at this. This is why Mexican Luch is always welcome here. The moment he stops giving, blocked. He says, do not. Wait, what's it? Oh, don't no one get me a channel membership. This guy's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Always disrespecting my memberships. Always being disrespectful. Here, this for you. You get two. You get this one. Oh, my God. And then you get this one for being a peasant.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Tuli says, oh man, remember Fabs, less is more, quality over quantity, no dirty. No, that is true. And that is one thing I really believe. You guys know this already. I tell you guys all the time, I don't need 1,000 people watching, watching right now live for no reason whatsoever. I'm not that type of person. I don't need, 1,000 people, coming here watching me just to, hate watch. And even though there's only 27 of you guys here, at least 10 of them are hate watching. That's why I have to beg for them to hit the like button. That's why I got to keep asking them for it to, to hit the like button. So I always rather smaller, more solid people than just, oh, anybody's welcome, just because I know how life is and it's better just to keep it small. So that's why I told you guys last stream, I am so happy that this has become kind of like an exclusive thing, right? You guys see that if I don't want somebody here, I'll tell them straight up, don't come here, because that's just who I am, right? I'm not expected to be like every other channel. Oh, we can't offend anybody. We got to be politically correct about everything. Like this is not that. That's what I'm saying. If this is not that. Okay. Caleb says, I mean, even Diddy likes this guy. Unbelievable. Unreal. He's an idiot. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Figure It Out says, I agree. The new font sucks. Yeah, let me see if I can change it. And welcome, my friend. Nice to see you. Let me say hello. You only came in here to say hello about the font? Unbelievable.
Hello.
All right, let me see. Let me see what I can do for you guys. All right, here we go. Font. Let me see. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch. That's why. I never touched the font, as you guys know. That's why it's always been the same thing. I never knew that you could change it until now. That's why I got a new one, because it looked like there was something different going on. All right, let's pick this one's nice. This one's Sanchez. This one is dedication to Luch. That's the name of this font, Sanchez. Let me see. We got Ash says, yep. Oh, my friend, thank you. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Wait, this is for you again. This is for you, Ash. This is for you. Once it stops lagging, this is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Oh my God, you're on a roll tonight. You're on a roll tonight. Merry Christmas. SJC in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Welcome.
Hello.
Come on. New font. I like it. Which one? You like the one I just removed, or you like the one that's on now? Oh my God, this guy tonight. Ash, you're the man. You are the man. You are the man. Ash, you are the king of the peasants, okay? You are the king. Thank you, my friend. This is awesome. All of you should take example and take a page out of his book. All this support. And Ash, and I'm going to say it again. Because it's a fact, okay? It's a fact. And you can agree, Ash, in the chat. Ash was one of the many viewers, okay, that has known about me for years, since before I had my own channel, because I remember him being on other people's channels that I used to stream on. Okay. And Ash was never here when I started by myself. He was Never here. Okay? Never here. If he popped in here and there, okay, maybe like once every 3 months, if that. And look how the tables have turned, okay? He realized, hey, you know what? He's a true veteran. He brings value to the community and he brings fun to the community. So why wouldn't I support a channel like that better than all of these other YouTuber channels? Okay? Which is the only reason why I'm still here. Because if I had nothing to offer, if I didn't know what I was talking about, if I had zero experience, like a lot of them do, right? That's why a lot of them have to attach themselves to other people to stay alive, right? And obviously their fan bases also, right? So that's why I point this out, because it shows that people felt a certain way. Some people still feel the same way, which is perfectly fine. But some people have felt a certain way in the past about me, and look how they changed. So it's a big deal, and I appreciate it, my friend. So thank you again. All right, let's see who else is in the house. All right, I think we got everybody. The files is just oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, no, I didn't put it on. It just, like I said, I've never changed the font because it was never a thing, and now I guess they added a whole bunch, so it just came up for I guess to let me know, and I was like, oh, that's not bad. Leo, my friend, welcome. Another channel member in the house. Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome, my friend. Welcome. How many likes does it take to get Diddy Pop? Unbelievable. This guy. Unreal. All right, guys. So let's get started. Let's bring back the one you just removed. I don't want to make people crazy. I don't want to make people. I already was blamed for the ads that I had nothing to do with. So let's just leave it alone. Ash out of no, this is okay. This is what support looks like. Okay, and again, this is why it stands out to me, because of the story I just told you guys. So that's why I appreciate it even more, because I know where it comes from. Ash Chase is on the case. Cassandra, welcome. I hope you sub tonight. Cassandra, unbelievable.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Unbelievable. Yes, I was looking for that. That is my favorite one. That is the one I use. I started using for my videos as well. That has been my favorite font since high school. Okay, comic. And I use it for everything, all my paperwork, all my schoolwork, everything. That is my favorite, and they don't have it on StreamYard. I just checked right now. So what are you getting all from Christmas? I don't know. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting to see what you guys and how many of you guys are going to show up Christmas Eve. I am waiting to see who's going to leave me hanging on Christmas Eve. Okay? I can't wait. Guys, there's 33 of you guys going to hit that like button if you haven't yet, and thank you guys for being here as well. We got Sean in the house. Welcome. Christmas to you too. Let's see. No problem. Fad. This place is see exactly, and he knows also why he's saying this, because he's seen when people are not welcome. So that's what I mean. He's experienced a lot. He's seen a lot, and I would hope that you guys understand where it comes from, right? Like, I don't want you guys to think like, oh, this guy's crazy, he's just kicking people out. No, the people that get kicked out publicly, we've had some type of history. Something was not right, at least to me, right? I felt that somebody did something wrong to me. And so that's why when somebody does something to me, right? And I feel that somebody did something to me, hurt me in some type of way, took advantage of me in some type of way, whatever the case is. But I know you did something to me. You will never be allowed to be around me ever again, just because I will never let you do anything to me ever again. That's just me. I'm not saying this is the right way to be. I'm not saying this is correct. I'm not saying anything, but that's just me. Right? So that's why when you guys see people here and then you don't, and then you're like, oh, I wonder what happened. Something happened. Something happened. Something happened. Okay? So that's the thing. I just don't like it when, again, if I was doing something wrong to people, you guys would know it. All of you would know it. You have seen people in the community try to put dirt on my name, try to make up things about me in groups publicly. You've seen it. And none of it stuck because none of it is true. And if it were true, I wouldn't be here right now. So that's why Ash knows what's going on, you know? Yeah, that comic. Yeah, I love that comic. That's my favorite one. My favorite one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thule says 32 peasants and 22 likes. Get on the yes, guys, hit that like button, please. And let's get started. So we're gonna start, obviously, since the there's not much figure, right? The only thing we got was that Robin. So I'm gonna wait for Mike for that. And then what I'm gonna get into is all of the drama, all of the complaints. So we're gonna start with the juiciness from the beginning until Mike comes in. Because obviously Mike does not enjoy in-art talk and everything else. So we are going to get started with the in-art. So obviously we know, it's very well known at the moment, that in-art is the Hot Toys killer, right? That is something that everybody knows at this point. Everybody knows that in-art came in and Hot Toys is no more. Nobody really buys Hot Toys anymore. Everybody just focuses on in-art. Obviously, in-art's doing, a lot of figures now, as you can see on the screen. They're making accessories, right? They're making dioramas, right? They're making other things to try to, I guess, make as much money as possible. But even with their amazing product making and their amazing figure making, as you can see, they still kind of suck. They're not terrible yet, but they're getting there. So we have a complaint from, let's see who this is, Ryan Martinez from OSR, BST. He says, $45 in-art 1/6 rock base. Arrived yesterday directly from in-art. It has some flaws in the paint since it's handmade from plaster. So if you get something from in-art that is handmade from plaster, guys, just be sure that you will be full of flaws, as you can see, because he's saying that it's made out of plaster. So if something's made out of plaster, okay, make sure that you're aware that this is what's going to happen, okay, because it's made out of plaster. So because something's made out of plaster, according to this guy, you should expect this, okay? Sold as is, so you'll need some touch-ups or be okay with the white parts where the paint rubbed off. I paid $70 and want to pass this on to someone who will use it. It weighed about 5 pounds. See pics with the tape measurer for sizing. It has a felt bottom and flat back for displaying in a case or shelf. Price includes shipping, pay, blah, 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 blah. So again, guys, another beautiful, immaculate product from in-art, as always, right? We are not used to anything different. This is nothing new. We are used to this quality. We're used to this perfection. We're used to them, obviously, destroying Hot Toys with every piece that they make, whether it's a figure, whether it's a prop, whether it's a environment, diorama, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, in-art is killing it. Again, remember, if you order anything that is made out of plaster, expect flaws because it's made out of plaster according to your boy Ryan Martinez. Okay. Brad says, Brad, what are you saying? Why are you freezing? Fabs laying down. He said pretty thing. He said, why would you say something like that, my friend? Why would you say something like that? How many this guy? Oh my god, this guy is unbelievable. I have this rock base. Did it come full of floss? Because it's made out of plaster, my friend. Asking for the chat. What a waste of money. You could find some rugs in your garden. Thank you. $70 for this garbage from Inart. Okay, the Hot Toys killer. Garbage. Unbelievable. Inart should hire you as. It's crazy, man. You guys with the. This is such a great product, and this is garbage. All of it is garbage. And then the fact that this person is excusing it, okay? Oh, well, it's made out of plaster, so expect garbage out of plaster. Can you imagine buying something and coming in like that, and then you don't even want to bother with getting it fixed because you know you're going to have an issue, most likely, which is why he's willing to take a $30 loss, right? Because he bought it at 70, he's selling it for 40, so that's $30 he's losing. And then he got a beat up piece. So how good can this be for a collector? You're spending money to lose money, and the item comes in damaged. Sounds like the Hot Toys killer to me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't see anything wrong with this. Does have some exactly. So how do you feel about that? Right? I don't know. I'm assuming that it was $70, right? So I'm assuming that was retail. If it wasn't, please let us know what it was. But you as a customer, right? As a customer of Inart, right? I don't know how you feel about the company. I don't know if you love them or hate them. I don't know. But you own this piece. You got it with some flaws. How do you feel about getting it like that? Did you try to get it fixed? Did you even bother? Did you say, you know what? It's made out of plaster. I expect flaws. What was your reaction to something like this? Because I want to know why he didn't even bother getting it fixed. He clearly opened the box. So it's not like, oh, I found out about the damage after I bought it from somebody else. It's clearly there. He opened it. He used it. He saw it. Right? That's why he's willing to take the loss. How would you react to this situation? Please let me know. Big Dog says, maybe you can break down the Inart rock. Imagine. Oh my God. And if Hot Dogs didn't rock, it's free. Unreal. Yeah. Thank you. It's insane, the dumb shit that they're doing just for that quick buck. And they can't even do it right. Okay. They can't even get you a piece just without it being flawed. That's how great of a company they are. The figures suck, okay? The figures suck, and I don't mean, overall, right? They have their flaws, just like sometimes Hot Toys has theirs, but for whatever reason, the Hot Toys killer has more flaws than Hot Toys. How? I don't know. They don't make anywhere near as much product. They don't make it as frequent by any means. They don't make it as good by any means. They don't make it the quality is not there by any means. So how are they alive? Clearly they've been dead for a little bit. And so it's all making sense. Just like I told you guys from day one. They're not here to give us value. They're not here to give us good quality figures. They're not here to give us classics. They're not here to give us grails. I would expect a company that wants to be liked, okay, that wants to be a contender in Hot Toys' world at this moment, right, where Hot Toys is destroying any competition with not only the lines that they're coming out with, but the amount of product, the frequency, the speed of release, the speed of announcements, right? Nobody else is doing that. So call the Hot Toys killer to whoever company you want to call. Nobody's killing Hot Toys. Nobody's touching Hot Toys. Nobody's near Hot Toys. Whether you like it or not, that's your problem. That's just a fact. Okay? So think about that. Think about what's happening with Hot Toys at the moment. Who's anywhere near close to them? Nobody. Name a company, please. Name a company that's doing anything like Hot Toys right now. Please, somebody in the chat. Just to prove to me that I'm wrong. Tell me what company is doing better than Hot Toys right now. Just whatever you think. Don't think anything else. Out of everything that you see in the community, that you know in the community, tell me who's better than Hot Toys at the moment. Like, honestly, like, I want you to tell me this is how I feel about this company, and I feel like this company's doing better than Hot Toys because of this and this and this. Please, somebody in the chat. Because it's very important to see all these things, right? It's very important to point out all these things, because if the facts aren't there and you're calling something that is not, that's delusion. Okay, that doesn't make sense. It can't be real because there's no facts on that statement or on that thought or on that whatever. You know? Michael says, I'm very old-fashioned. When I started collecting, I went with Hot Toys because they not only have better quality, they have experience, very important, at least to me. Exactly. That's another thing. Everybody thought that InArt came in with the experience of statue making Queen Studios. I don't know how anybody thought that was going to translate. I was, again, the only one saying, I don't know what justifies people thinking, oh, well, InArt's Queen Studios, so they're going to be great. Clearly, now we're living it. At first, that was just a conversation of people saying that it was going to translate from statues to 1/6. We're seeing it now. It's clearly not a thing. A statue company to 1/6. Does that mean that they're going to be great off the bat? Clearly, absolutely not. Just because you like an InArt product does not make them the best. Just because you like an InArt figure does not make that figure better than Hot Toys. That's your opinion because you like that specific figure. That's it. You can go in any group you like and agree with people who feel exactly like you feel. Nothing wrong with that. But to speak on a company that has a track record like Hot Toys, to try to put them down in the least is insane. It's ridiculous. It makes you look retarded. It makes you look like you don't know what you're talking about. It makes you look like you have no experience in anything you're saying, because any single person that can possibly say anything wrong about Hot Toys clearly doesn't know Hot Toys. Okay? Clear. It's clear, because anybody who does stands by Hot Toys no matter what other company is compared to Hot Toys. It's just that simple. Can other companies make great figures? Absolutely. At the moment, there isn't another company doing that. It's not InArt. If anybody, it's Blitzway. Right below Hot Toys, I would say Blitzway. The only other company, and even Enterbay, but obviously Enterbay is a different world with the basketball stuff, even though they do have some Asian characters still. But obviously they're not, they're just strictly basketball at the moment, so it's not even a thing. But they still make a decent product. Obviously, they have their own type of bodies, their own standard, little things that they give us per basketball figure. But even Enterbay is not. I don't consider Enterbay a company anywhere near Hot Toys at the moment. And back years ago when I started, it was Hot Toys and Enterbay like this. And Blitzway was even less than Enterbay at the time. So the reason why I'm talking about all this is because we're going to get into the next issue. Okay, we're talking about, guys, there's 41 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. So again, the reason why I brought all of this up and talking about hot toys and talking about, companies and blah 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 is because of this. So it looks like, Jazz Inc. It says here, Jazz Inc. Dioramas, obviously that's our page. We won Collectible Company of the Year for the second year in a row. Could not be more proud, and thank you for all those votes. Dave Owen says, congratulations, Jazz Inc. collecting weekly figure awards, best overall second year running. Collecting Weekly live, Collecting Weekly. I guess this is the stream when it happened, I'm assuming. So I also got this screenshot. It says also sent out emails. Hold on. It says failed to disclose. Jazz Inc. also sent out emails to their entire mailing list begging to vote. So it looks like it was part of the plan. It looks like he was mailing people. This is the reward, the award, I guess it looks like. So another thing that I wanted to, all part of this too, I want to play the video. I want to play this video because it's kind of important and it's kind of funny. I'm going to tell you guys why in a second. Let me pull it up. What happened to this? All right, let me pull it up real quick, and I'm going to tell you guys why this is important. So, it looks like some of the choices, okay? Some of the choices that, or some of the contenders of this competition where they won Vehicle of the Year. Let me see. I got to find this video for you guys, and I got to play it for you guys. I hope I can find it. I hope it's here. I don't think I'm going to find it. I guess it was removed or it's somewhere else. If anybody has the link for it, send it to me, please, because I thought it was on the page. I had the link for it. I don't know where it went. But somebody send it to me, please, if somebody has it. Because it's not coming up. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this. Am I bugging out? I thought I had it. Oh man, guys. What a nightmare. Oh, I know where to find it. I know where to go. Guys, bear with me. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult finding a video that is plastered everywhere. Okay. Where is it? Here we go. I think I got it. Of course, I don't got it. No, I don't got it. Oh, man. Does anybody know the video I'm talking about? All right, let me catch up with you guys real quick. Michael, welcome.
Yo.
Let me see. Let me catch up with you guys. Let me see. All right. So, History and experience, I mean, due to how long they've been around. Yep, absolutely. Not only how long they've been around, but the popularity of it. Caleb says, I'd rather have had a 3D printer over plaster. Exactly, exactly. Imagine intergot Star Wars and Marvel. Never, never, ever, ever. Ash says no one better than Hot Toys OnlyFans. What you call? Oh my god. SJC says, oh, here it is. So the weight is why it costs so much. Didn't want to deal with the headache once I put a figure in place. There you go. So exactly. This is, I'm assuming, what the issue was, right? People don't want to bother with the fact that now I got to go deal with a headache with where am I going to get this? Now this thing is heavy. I got to ship this back because what are they going to say? Oh, if anything, they're going to say, oh, we'll give you what? $5 off, $10 off. So this is another thing, right? This is what happens with Jazz Inc. as well. People don't understand this. People don't realize this. People think that just because people keep the product, that it comes flawless. That's not true. There are many people in the community that don't want to say anything, that don't say anything, right? Either whether they don't want to complain, they don't want to come off like they're complaining, they don't want to be embarrassed that they got a messed up vehicle, right? So they rather just message Jazz Inc. directly, or sometimes don't even bother at all. They're just happy that they got something that expensive, thinking it's the best thing in the world. And guess what? Some flaws are okay because that's just what it is, and it's not okay. That's a problem. Clearly, it's happening with Inart too, but I said it was happening with Jazz Inc. 100%, because there's no way that the amount of complaints that we see in the group alone, that's even allowed, okay? Because remember, a lot of the complaints don't even go in his own group. They go in other people's groups because he'll delete the comment. He won't even allow the comment. He'll decline the post, right? And we know this because we've seen it. So there's no transparency in his group at that. So any information you want to find, you got to go find it in other groups where people are allowed to post about what's going on. Let me see. Albert says, in a parallel universe, Inner is king, and there is an inner veteran. Inner veteran. I just got in our Batman, and the rooted hair is different than my friend who got in September. So the quality of the product is not the same. There's no uniformity in the product, right? So everybody's making things differently, right? If it maybe one batch is made by some, specifically a certain amount of people, and then the second and third and fourth batches are just, some other people that just put this together real quick. That could be happening if you're seeing that the uniformity of the product is not the same, that every product is not the same. This is why Hot Toys it will always be king. You know what to expect from Hot Toys. You know that every single figure from Hot Toys is getting the same exact thing. That's why when one breaks, everybody worries, because there's a possibility, because they're all the exact same thing, that everybody may have a problem. Clearly, that's not the case, but that's why people worry when Hot Toys has an issue. Michael, when you hear that Hot Toys has an issue, for example, the Deadpool is coming with broken, not coming with broken, the ankles are breaking when people are trying to pose them, trying to, articulate it. Hearing that, right? I'm not saying that you're buying the Deadpool, because you're most likely not. But if you were buying the Deadpool and you know that there are issues with it, right? You know that there's an ankle issue, that there's a huge possibility and a probability at that it's going to break. How does that make you feel? Again, if you were buying it, which is nothing, out of this world to think about, you may getting this figure. So how does that make you feel as a customer, knowing that, there's a chance and a possibility and a probability that it may come broken?
I mean, do you buy it? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't, if I knew there was a problem. I think the only problem figures that I knew about and I bought were were Ironmonger, right? Because he had the hip joint cracks, and I could live
Oh, I
with that.
remember that. I remember that.
It was like well known, and it didn't stop me from buying it. And to be honest, I've never even checked to see if mine has it. I don't have a problem. It sits there. It's fine.
Which one?
Groot, Teenage Groot.
Yeah, that broke the leg off too.
That leg always broke, and I bought.
But that was a problem. But that group problem. Like when that started happening, which was, I started seeing that. I want to say 2 years ago started happening. I want to say like when not started happening, started seeing the post of it. And when I started seeing the post of it, I was like, oh, thank God it didn't happen to me. Right. I went to, I take pictures of my figures every day. And so I went to take pictures of that figure one day, and I pick it up from the case, from the shelf, and literally like, hey, the leg went, just fell right off the thing. And I was like, are you kidding? Like literally, I didn't go flex it. I didn't go touch it. It literally just fell off. So I was like, oh my God. So I started looking for one immediately. They were going for too much. I was like, I'm not, it's probably going to happen again with the replacement anyway. So I was like, what's the point?
Right.
So what I ended up doing was I glued it. So now it's just glued down permanently. I don't need to move it. It is what it is.
Which is fine. Yeah.
But it happened. But, the whole point is that it happened years after the figure was out. What I'm talking about specifically is before we get the figure in hand, we know that the Deadpool's breaking. So how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about
a $300 and something figure
breaking?
Breaking. Like that it's coming.
Yeah, like again, the Ironmonger compared to the Groot is not bad, right? Because the Groot's bad. The Groot is a full leg falling off, right? That was a bad defect flaw. And again, I guess this Deadpool, I'm not too familiar with it, but I mean, if you're telling me an entire ankle joint is breaking, there's no spare ankle joints that come with these figures. They give you pan pegs, but not.
Correct. That's another thing, right? The wrist pegs are one thing, but the ankle joint, correct.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
And it's even scarier. Obviously, it's not a big deal, right? But the fact that it's snapping so clean that the peg stays in the foot.
Look at Hot Toys should do a recall.
Right, but I think their type of recall would be sending out foot pegs rather than, you know what I mean, like taking all these figures back.
Right. Send out, recast those pegs and send them out to everybody. Send them to Sideshow, and just like they did with that head sculpt. You place your
like they did with the Wolverine label too. Remember, he came the Wolverine. Remember, he came spelled wrong?
Yeah, that wasn't that big a deal. Who gives who
cares
about their stands?
No. It wasn't a big deal. But the whole point was they replaced the sticker. You know what I mean? They sent the sticker in, so you could just cover up the bad one with the replacement. So
the biggest known one was that head sculpt. Like when you could switch out that Tony Stark head sculpt, because everyone was complaining about that original head sculpt.
Which one?
That's the biggest switcheroo or replacement thing I've ever seen Hot Toys do. Remember when they replaced that Tony Stark head sculpt?
Which Tony Stark head sculpt?
Oh my God! It's the one from. How do you not remember? It was it's
like
the only time they've done it.
Tony Stank.
I kept that original head sculpt. I didn't mind it.
No. So my mentality with that Tony Stank head sculpt was, so they had shown, right? The one that they had shown was the Tony Stark team suit head sculpt that they were going to add to the Mark 85 battle damage. That's what they had shown.
Right.
What we ended up getting was Tony Stank. Everybody was like, what the hell's going on? That's when they offered. What did they offer? The original head sculpt that they had teased, which was the Tony Stark team suit head sculpt that we got with the helmets. And so I didn't care for the Tony Stank, because my mentality was this, and this is my mentality with any collectible, and I say it all the time, which is why Hot Toys doesn't make sense to me sometimes. When there is an error made with anything collectible, that error is usually the value. Right? That error is usually what gives that item the value, because it's rare, right? That error, that minor thing, that little error makes that piece special. So special that people are willing to pay millions for things that have errors, obviously depending on what it is, but it's special.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why.
In the comic book world, it's true in
Correct.
the toy world, right?
Correct.
When there's,
And
an error in a paint scheme or shit like that. Yeah.
absolutely. So that's why I will never understand. And I've told you guys this over and over. I will never understand this specific Hot Toys hobby, right? This 1/6 scale hobby, and specifically Hot Toys, right? Not the 1/6 scale in general, because third party doesn't belong in this conversation, right? But Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys will make an original figure, and again, we've had this conversation over the years. They'll make a 1.0 of a certain figure, right? Then years later, boom, here's a 2.0. For whatever reason, okay, and I understand that it comes down to, obviously, we've gotten updated materials, updated bodies, better bodies with articulation, updated head sculpts, better sizes, better proportions, better material. Like, I get all that. I get it. But my thing is, if you go look at any collectible anything, right, the original is always the better one. The original is always the one that everybody wants. Nobody wants the updated one. Nobody wants the one that was modified. Nobody wants any of that. Everybody wants the original. A car, right? The old Corvettes. The people always want this specific model, right? And they want it what? Stock. They don't want it modified. They don't want it touched. They want the stock engine, because that's what's special about those rare things. So my thing is, all right, Hot Toys makes the 1.0. This should be a classic forever, even if the 2.0 comes out.
It's too new. That's why. It's not. It's
well,
not.
No. So that is a great point, right? So let's say if a 1.0 comes out today,
right,
and a year later, another one comes out, not per pre-order, literally in hand, right? So now we have a 1.0. Again, this is hypothetical. This hasn't happened, but let's just pretend it does. So now we have a 1.0 and a 2.0 within a year apart, right? We've had 1.0s and 2.0s 7 years apart, right? So that time difference is a big deal for a figure. But even so, right? So within a year, obviously too soon, people are going to want the new. The old one's not going to be so meaningful because it's just that fresh, right? A year old is not that old. A figure that is 5, 6, 7 years old, okay, that we never got a 2.0 from. Now, 7 years later, 6 years later, 5 years later, we got a 2.0 of it. Immediately, the 1.0 is out the window. Immediately. It loses value. Nobody cares for it. Again, why? I don't know. And again, I get it, right? If you're getting something updated from 2024, looks different than a car that you bought in 2020, right? Because things are going to get updated, things are going to get newer, right? So that's why. So it's just part of evolution. Things are going to get better, things are going to get fresher, things are going to get more advanced. So it's just human life. That's just what it is. But again, the meaning of this original figure, why doesn't it stay?
Because again, like I said, it's not old enough yet. Hot Toys is a new hobby. You know what I mean? When maybe these things get 20 years old, 30 years old, then the original Hot Toy.
No, but I'm going to give you an example. Let me give
might
you
have its value, but you're not going to maintain value over a decade. It's just that no collectible kind of toy has. You know what I mean?
I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you a perfect example. The 1.0 Mark I Iron Man in plastic. Okay, that figure, and I'm bringing up that figure because the amount of detail of that figure, the intricacy of that figure, the panels, all that stuff on that figure. Okay, remember, the head sculpt is crap right now, right? The plastic, the thing weighs nothing. Again, the detail is beautiful. You can pass, if Hot Toys made that figure right now, obviously an updated head sculpt, but without the die cast, that and obviously proper proportions, that figure, nobody would have a problem buying that figure in plastic.
Which one is this again? I'm sorry. Which one? Which figure?
The Mark I, the Iron Man Mark I, the fat one. So if Hot Toys were to make this right now, again in plastic, even though obviously we've gotten, I believe, two what is it? Two plastics,
and a
die cast, right? So my thing is, they look exactly the same, right? The detail is there for both die-cast and plastic, right?
Agreed.
The head sculpt is the difference, right? The head sculpt on
Which
the
who cares? Which who
the-
cares? It's
right.
not. It's
Well,
not that. It's not
let's
earth-shattering.
correct. Let's pretend we're not using the head sculpt. We're keeping the mask down, right? So let's just talk about the figure.
Right.
If they look exactly the same, which to a certain extent they do to 99%, okay? Again, you compare the die cast, you're going to have a bigger figure, a heavier figure, slight more details, certain, better things because it's a bigger figure. That's about it. But the details there, the weathering is there, the scuffing is there, everything is there. Okay, it's all there. Why does it lose the value because of the die cast?
It shouldn't technically.
And
Really.
that's my point.
Right. On the
and
shelf.
figure,
On the shelf, you couldn't tell the difference.
Thank you. That's my point. That's exactly my point. And that figure specifically, and the reason why I brought that up is because how many years apart are they?
Like I could probably hold a Mark 1 up and you could ask the chat if it's die cast or not. And
exactly. You couldn't tell. Exactly my point. So that's why I will never understand why they lose the value. Again, I get it. They look beat. I get it that the likenesses are not the same from back then. The head sculpts are nowhere near what we're getting now at all whatsoever. Right. So in those respects, I get it. We're getting something newer, something better looking, something more updated, something more flexible, something more articulatable, right? All these things. Obviously, yes, you're going to be gravitated more to
has
that.
always been solid, right? The sculpts have always been solid, so I would go with the cheaper one, right? I mean, especially again if it's like $200 cheaper from the die cast to the plastic. Why not?
And the thing is, a rookie, right, will never know the difference until he feels them both in hand.
Right.
Like you'll never, like if you've never felt a die-cast figure in hand, you're not going to know what you're missing out on.
True.
You'll never know. If you see two Iron Man Mark 1s next to each other and one's die-cast and one's regular and they're right next to each other, you're not going to know what's what. So that's what I mean. A lot of these figures should not be losing the value that they lose at all. And again, I get it, but I don't get it.
Where were you going with the Deadpool with the broken ankle?
Oh, we're talking about quality because I gotta pull up a video. But let me say hello to Derek real quick. Derek, my friend, welcome. Conversation is I gotta pull up a video regarding Jazz Inc.'s Company of the Year award that we need to get into because this is something that you keep mentioning to me privately, telling me that Jazz Inc. should really be nominated for this. And now that they are,
I'm glad they finally got it. My rooting for them behind the scenes worked.
Well, actually, I don't know if you saw. I was waiting for you to be on to show you this. But they leaked like all the people who voted, and your name was there like 10 times, I think, as like that.
They outed me like that, bastards.
He said bastard. Guys, it's 49. If you guys didn't hit that like button, please, and thank you for being here.
They have a vote for every year they've held my back computer.
Oh man, that's horrible. Can you imagine? Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine 5 years? 5 years, and they're the company of the year? They should be company of the year 5 years.
Look at man, you know what? I like them. So look, what are you gonna do? I like my Batmobile. You know what? This back computer better be lights out, fantastic.
Oh, it looks it already. I could tell you, if you get what he showed, it's gonna be worth the wait every single second that you waited. Okay,
that's the thing. You know what I mean? If he delivers, how can that makes up for all of it, doesn't it? All the tears I've shed over which I haven't shed much, but I'm a patient guy.
You only shed them when you're reminded of that here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh man, I'm trying to find this video, guys. I'm not giving up. I am not giving up because this is part of today's show. So I can't find it through there. I got to find it through here. I wonder why it's not like available.
Definitely not a professional YouTuber. Okay, guys, definitely
Well,
not.
no, it's not. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing. It's I can't find the video. You know what I mean? Like it's like removed. It's like gone. And
Yeah.
somebody sent me the link of the video, and I don't remember who it was. And
Somebody
I
help this
can't
guy out, all right?
Yeah, somebody sent me the video, please, man. Somebody. Um. Also, guys, from William, he got the sideshow. Was it sideshow Beetlejuice? And he says the body is very decent. It's not loose. It's not flimsy. So it looks like it's a good thing. It still looks kind of like off, but it's better than having a crappy body. Let me see if somebody sent me the video. Nobody sent me the video. Thanks, peasants. Man, I'm trying to see who sent. Somebody sent me the link. And I said, what is this? And I had it open, and I don't know what happened. Oh, never mind. Got it. Got him, guys. Guys. Got him. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? I got it, guys. I forgot. I was doing something wrong. So happens when I'm on YouTube, you know? All right, got it, guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's go, guys. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. There's 44 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. Let me catch up with a couple of comments, and then we'll get right into the video. I finally got it. Michael says, remember when Hot Toys figures were on a level of Hasbro figures? I didn't collect back then. I've heard horror stories. They weren't bad like Hasbro. They were always upscale, but they were like, you know, like real hardcore toys. You know what I mean? They still had nice suits and stuff, but obviously they were like your generic.
I would never say they were at Hasbro level.
No, they were never like that low. They were never like that cheap. They were always an upscale figure. You know, it was a fancier figure than what we had on the market. They still looked like a straight up toy, painted on head sculpts like the 70s or 80s 12-inch GI Joes, right? Like real generic looking figures, but they had like, you know, nice looking outfits.
The first couple, right? It was the Tom Cruise. It was the
right. They had like firefighters. They had policemen. They had all these.
Who's the guy? The guy who runs Star Wars? Didn't they do a figure of him? The guy who made Star Wars. What's his name?
Yeah. You're talking about oh my God.
I know. Why am I blanking on him?
No, his name is on the tip of my tongue. George Lucas.
George Lucas. They made a George Lucas. They made a Tom Cruise.
Yes, I remember. But the George Lucas was like a 1-1, right? It wasn't like a 1 of 1, right? It was like a 1. They only made that one time. I don't remember getting a George Lucas or ever seeing it. I mean, for sale.
I thought they released
it. No. That was they made it. No, they made it just for him, I think. I don't remember ever seeing that for sale. I would have bought it.
It was like one of the very, 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 very first ones.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that.
Which I don't even think I wasn't collecting that because I want to say I didn't really start collecting Hot Toys until like the MMS 8 like 80 90 like, you know, one with the the 101s, like in that range. That's when I was 100% like in.
Right. Yeah, no,
I wasn't in it like MMS 1. I wasn't.
Right. Yeah, no. Neither was I. But I remember once I got in it, going back and be like, what else did they make? You know, years ago, and then that's when I saw that stuff. We got. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is in here real quickly, and then we'll go back to the video. All right, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 48 of you guys in here, and thank you guys for being here. We got Blinken in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Mike is right. So it looks like the PSYOP worked on Blinken. Cassandra says, hi, Mike. Mark P, welcome. Thank you for being here. Nice.
Yeah, I gotta order
that. Which one?
Catwoman. I still haven't done that yet.
What, J&D or Hot Toys?
Stop.
Oh, Jazz Inc. Jazz Inc. Never mind.
Jazz Inc.
Yeah, no, I didn't say. When are you getting Jazz Inc. Catwoman, Mike?
I'm gonna get it. It's gonna make Fabs cry too when it comes out.
Well, I hope that Martin P. I hope that question was not for me.
Just you know what, we can add it to the list, guys. Right? The Jarrell. Add it to the list.
I hope
again, Rodman in a wedding dress. Check.
Martin P. I hope this question is not for me because oh man, I would never. The director came out in like 2003. Hot Toys, the first new figures were unlicensed. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, so that's what I said. They had cops, they had firefighters, they had all these things in the beginning. Fabi, it's on the tip of my tongue. Did emote activate? This guy is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fun fact: before they called themselves Hot Toy, they were Cool Toys. Did I see that? Am I bugging out? I think you might be right. And I remember seeing that somewhere years ago, and I said, "There's no way." And I think you might be right.
You know what? George Lucas was released. It wasn't a one-off. He was an actual released.
Oh, was it? No, I remember seeing him, but I don't remember ever seeing him for sale. That's why.
And then what you call it? Just his name. It was called The Director. Was the name of the figure. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that at all. I remember seeing it because I saw it, but I don't remember like
it
being
came in the
sale.
same like box. It came in this like same yellow box as I think as Tom Cruise, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Because remember, Hot Toys boxes were bright yellow, like mustard yellow.
Mustard yellow, yeah.
Eric, my friend, welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday.
Konnichiwa means what's up?
I have an MMS 001. Yeah, he just got that too. Clothing definitely on point, but generic figure. Yep. Yeah, no, the clothing was always on point. The clothing was what made them, stand out, right? You had like real pleather jacket and real, material pants and boots and stuff. So that was appealing. Obviously, they looked like toys back then, but still, you had likenesses. To get a likeness from back then, it was still the best thing you had ever seen. Back then. So that's why they became what they became, because from back then, they were already the best. So that's why I laugh in people's faces when they talk garbage about Hot Toys because they don't know anything about it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you disliking a product that they make. Cool. But to talk bad about them and, Hot Toys sucks and this and that, you don't know what you're talking about. It happens in groups all the time. I don't get involved in these conversations. I don't comment in these people's stupid comments because can you imagine trying to go back and forth with these people again who know nothing? They're in groups speaking about things they know nothing about, which again, they're allowed to. They can do whatever the hell they want. They can say whatever the hell they want. Are they correct? Absolutely not. But they go in and say it. And other people who are also uninformed follow and go, oh, yeah, that's true. So I don't even bother getting in those conversations because it's going nowhere. Because then you'll have people, again, who know nothing defending the one who posted the know nothing comment. So it's insane what goes on. Blinken said, yeah, the Hot Toys George Lucas was unlicensed, which is ironic. Yeah. No, I don't remember that thing being up for sale at all whatsoever. At all. I may have to leave my camp. This guy. Unbelievable. All right, so here we go, guys. So, guys, there's 50 of you guys going to hit that like button if you haven't yet. So, again, this is the video of them receiving the award. I don't know if you're going to hear the sound, but I'm going to play it with sound.
You know what this is, right? Yeah, I know. This is my pride and joy. Ooh. Nice. Winner of 2023. Want to see me do a magic trick? Thank you, everybody. Woo-hoo! We are amazed. Not only that we won Company of the Year twice in a row from Collecting Weekly, but from what I hear from Zachary, the margin is quite significant. So Yeah, thank you. We are honored. And the coolest thing is, because it's so community driven, right? I got a message that I was nominated. People voted. Thank you. So thank you. And we will keep working to keep earning and deserving this. Thank you. Bye.
Sounds about right. We will keep working to deserve this because, like I said, what the hell have they done in the past 2 years to deserve this? And please let me know in the chat, guys, why you feel that that they deserve this award. Again, what is the award? Clearly nothing, right? It's not a big deal. It's clearly a joke. But okay, he's boasting about it like it's a real thing. He's boasting about it like it wasn't.
Oh, hold on. Who is collecting weekly then?
That's
what is that?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know who it is.
Let's
but
look 'em
again,
up. I mean, I've never heard of it in my life.
But thank you. That's what I'm saying. I haven't heard of who, I don't know who they are. And again, no disrespect to anybody because it's not anything towards them. Because again, I don't know who they are. But my issue is, again, I've been in the community for how long? I don't know who they are. I don't know where they get off, with the awards because again, and they can do whatever they want. Again, it has nothing to do with them. But I've never seen this. I've never heard of this, right? And so clearly, this is why I say this is not anything real, right? This is not
a random YouTube show.
Okay, so there you go. So this is not anything real. This is not anything, that matters, right? But the reason I'm bringing this up is because obviously he has to make it seem like it's a real thing because the fact that he even mentions that it's a community thing, right? The fact that it's a community thing, it's to tell you guys it was the community who voted. So this is why it's such a big deal. But like I was doing before, if we go back to the messages that were going on about what happened, as you can see, failed to disclose, Jazz Inc. also sent out emails to their entire mailing list begging to vote. So he comes off like, oh my God, the community voted for me because we're so great for 2 years in a row. Woo! What have you done to earn this made-up award? And that award is very fitting because it's made up. There is nothing coming out of this company that is worth company of the month, company of the week. Not even worth that. And you're going to tell me company of the... So Hot Toys is what? Chopped liver? Hot Toys is who? What is Hot Toys doing? Where's Hot Toys in this? Hot Toys, Jazz Inc.'s the king. We're in this 160. I'll give you the year, the best company of the year regarding vehicles. Absolutely. Hands down, number one. They're the only ones making them. Obviously, besides Hot Toys and Blitzway. Right? But let's give them that. Let's give them that because obviously Blitzway doesn't make them left and right. Obviously, they've made Ecto 1s already. They're coming out with the DeLorean. So, but again, let's just give it to, even though my Ecto 1 Afterlife will beat any jazzing vehicle, period. Okay. But again, let's just give them that because that's what they focus on. So I would expect them to be good at that, which again, they're not, but let's give them that. Let's give them Vehicle Maker of the Year. Again, it's made up, but let's give it to them. Cool. Where is Hot Toys in this conversation?
How dare they shun Hot Toys?
It's insane. That's why, again, so who can possibly be watching this Collecting Weekly that nominates this company that you guys all know what it's all about as Company of the Year? So it goes to tell you the knowledge, the experience, what people value in the community, what people know in the community. It tells you right there because you all know there's how in the world is Jazz Inc. better than Hot Toys? Please, somebody. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't see it. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I don't collect. Maybe I just started yesterday. I'm a 2020 collector. Somebody please tell me. Somebody make it make sense. And again, the fact that he has to throw in, oh, it's community driven. You're a liar because you told your people to vote for you. So it's not community. You told them to. So how is this meaningful? Next year, guys, just so you know, I'm starting my own yearly award.
Yeah, you got to do the Fabbies.
I'm good. The Fabbies. I'm going to start my own awards, guys. Next year, I'm starting. My first award is going to be Company of the Year.
Wait. Why do you got to wait till next year? You got.
Oh, no.
Days.
I didn't mean like next year, 2025. I meant like the end of this year. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think we can come up with something here for the Fabbies.
Oh, no. I will. So trust me, I already have it all planned out.
You got to give out a Fabbie.
Before the end of the year, I will have my own yearly company award. Okay. And we're going to take it seriously. And you guys are going to vote. The 30 people that are always here are going to tell the community who's king. Okay. So
I want a Fabbie. You know what? You got to make a Fabbie. Okay.
Fabbie.
You got to think of something like creative for what the Fabbie is.
Right? No, yeah, exactly. It's going to be like an Oscar, but with a hot toy.
But a Fabbie.
A Fabbie. Self-appointed. Yeah, it's so weird. Yo, it's so weird. I don't understand. And people like line up for this. Like, oh yeah, Jazz Inc., you're the best. We love your cult. Get the hell out of here.
I mean, really, what sounds better, the Collector Weekly Award or a Fabbie? I want a Fabbie.
Fabbie.
Unbelievable. I've never even heard of that show.
Unbelievable. Oh my God, that's so funny. Mike says, in November, CW posted opportunity to nominated. In November, they had a nomination PO. Community, more like, oh my God. Jazz Inc. feeling themselves way too much. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Maybe they did it, though. Maybe they did it legitimate, he's saying. If they had a nomination of saying, hey, nominate companies, and you're saying that no one nominated
well, so apparently the choices were, I want to say Hot Toys, Jazz Inc., Inart, and third party maybe. And I think that's who they picked, Jazz Inc. That's why I'm like, what's happening right now? How is this real? Carlos, my friend, welcome.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
I think I gotta be honest here, though. If we're saying what did you come up with in 2024, and you're comparing maybe what Jazz Inc.'s come up with compared to what Hot Toys has come up with, what did Hot Toys come up with? Artisan? Is that their big drop in 2024? Is Artisan?
Well, that's their new. It's not a big drop. It's their new line.
I'm saying that's their new innovation, right? Is that? I don't think I'd vote for that.
Well, I don't know if you call that innovation. It's not something that they come up with. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's something that they're doing now. New, yes.
$200 plus a figure says differently. I feel, right? They're teasing that as the next new big thing.
It is. It's their new big thing, but it's not. I don't call that innovation.
Of course, it's innovation. Well, I mean, how else are you? They're definitely selling it as a progression in their.
Well, it is a progression, but it's not.
Then it's an innovation.
No, it's not. Because just because something gets better doesn't mean it's new, right? The rooted hair has been around. Like we say all the time, we've been getting customs with rooted hair, in this community for how many years? So rooting is not new, and it's not made up by.
I guess not on this scale. I guess it's not that big of a scale. I guess at a couple thousand, but look, anyway, that's their big thing, right? Instead of coming out with a giant starfighter or a figure we haven't gotten before, or a new type of Iron Man figure, or a new way of lighting these Iron Man figures, they
Right.
gave us Artisan.
Oh, so you're saying more technology, less hair?
Yep. More
Look,
technology, less hair. I think that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
less hair.
That's you nailed it.
We got Lingo. Welcome, new name in the house. Thank you for being here. I don't know.
Who's gonna come out with that technology with that battery field? Like, really? Who's?
Yes, somebody's got to do it very soon.
gonna do
Where you just put it on the base and it lights the whole thing up. Yep, that is the one thing that we're waiting for, and I think Hot Toys will do it very soon. Look at Social Toys with the magnetic lighting. Look at also J&D copying it right after too. Again, they're not the first one to do it. It's been going around forever.
I mean, who knows?
Blitzway started doing it too.
The magnetic field might give you cancer, but who cares, right? You're going to have an awesome shelf.
Magnetism does not give you cancer, okay?
Yeah, you don't know that.
It's like you don't know that. So, Reen, obviously, you're new here. I don't know who this comment is for, okay? But I don't know if your feelings were hurt. I don't know if something was tickled inside you. So if you want to explain yourself, please do so.
Reen,
but
you might be getting a Fabby.
But just out of courtesy, because I've never seen you.
Uh-oh.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
No, he's explained himself. He's not a hate watcher.
Yeah, no, I wanna see. Let me see.
He's a normie.
Let me see. Oh, here we go. Not hitting on you, but why does this even matter? Not at all, my guy. Wait, what does what matter? I don't get it. What does what matter? I don't get it. What does what matter? Oh my God! Look at this guy. Look at this guy, Mister. I'm at the party tonight. Unbelievable.
Oh, he stepped out of the Jazz Inc. Celebration room and
he's
gracing us with his presence.
He knows that he's scheduled to work on Saturdays, but decided to go party. But look, clearly he's not at a party. Unreal.
Konnichiwa means what's up?
Let's see. Hot Toys was the first. The bad dog. Unbelievable. Welcome, my friend.
Yeah, I can't stand those nipples on those Batman figures.
Oh no, we're gonna get into it. I was waiting for you to get into the stuff. The award. Oh no, because the reason I'm bringing this up, period. Okay, number one, it's obviously topic of conversation, something that's going on in the community, something that needs to be addressed because people will eat these up. They'll eat it all up. Okay, thinking that this company that does nothing for the community but rip them off and give them garbage in return is getting Company of the Year award. That makes no sense. That's why it needs to be spoken about. Because people need to understand that this is not real. You know what I mean? This is not coming from anywhere. This is made up. But because, again, they're boasting, you got to go look at their group. They have a huge following in there, right? They post that in their group for a reason, right? People in their group, in that cult, already believe that this company is the best thing in the world. Okay? That's the issue. And the problem isn't that they believe this. There's nothing wrong with that. If they're spending their money on it, that's their problem. The problem is pushing that and throwing this in people's faces like it's real. That's my issue. That's why I bring this up, right? Not that it matters, because it doesn't matter. It's not real. It's not a thing. But he makes it a thing. That's why he was all dancing and all, oh, here, guys. Because to him, he has to sell it to you guys as a real thing. So you could say, oh, man, this guy's the Company of the Year. I have to buy this $3,000 vehicle that's going to be messed up, because that's just what it is, because he's the Company of the Year. So that's why I talk about this.
Ash, come on, man. Can you imagine if they gave that award to InArt? Oh my god. Please. I mean, Fabs might shut down the channel.
So that's why I talk about this. To let people know, stop swallowing this. Okay? Stop swallowing it. That's it. That's it. It's my channel. I come on here to talk about whatever the hell I want. And you come here to watch me talk about whatever I want. Okay? If you got a better topic, tell me in the chat and I'll talk about it. Let's see. Thule says 50 and Creepers watching. Yes, guys, there's 48 of you guys. Gonna hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. It's the Razzie Awards. The Razzie. Could be words they could give. Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fabby for best head sculpt goes to.
And all right, so before we go to the last no, we're gonna continue the last couple things on J&D. No, on InArt. On InArt, then we're gonna get into the hot toys, and then we're gonna get into the list, that infamous, amazing, made-up garbage list that's rolling around, that's floating around in the community, that could not be any dumber. Okay, whoever made it up is dumb, and to call it a leak is retarded, because it's more of a wish list of made-up stuff. But we're gonna get into it. Let's get into the hot toys real quickly, guys. And then we got some InArt, and then we're out of here. All right. So first and foremost, Michael. So here we have, you spoke about Batman and Robin already, right? The last ones? Oh, you didn't? Okay. All right. So we're gonna get. Did you talk about the new Ant-Man release and the Bat Armory, the acrylic Bat Armory? No. All right. So let's start from there. So we're gonna start, guys, since Mike hasn't seen anything. We're gonna start with the Bat Armory release, and we're gonna do it quick. So because I already talked about all this. I'll just point out some things after Mike makes his point, and then we'll move on. So go ahead, Mike. So are you getting this at all? And what do you think about this whole statue look instead of getting an actual bust like we did for Venom and Carnage?
So all right. So I remember the folded hand figure.
Right, it's like a power pose statue, thing that they.
Look, you know what I felt about I don't mind this if they give it as a second torso. You know what I mean? Like if they have this where it pops off, and there's two torsos, and this is just one look.
Yeah, but where would you put the torso on? Like another set of legs?
Yeah.
What, like fucking dress
torso off? Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. Because think about it. You're gonna want this look on another set of pants, like cross. I don't know.
I would never get that figure. I would never buy.
No, but I'm saying, how do you feel about the fact that it's included? Because remember, I don't know if you remember, but when this came out, the whole statue thing was the issue, right? Why is Hot Toys giving us statues, right? That's their way of saving money to not making it a double pack, right? They don't want to make it a double pack to then charge us, which.
Oh, you're saying, okay, so this comes with this glass display thing now?
This is a whole figure set right here, this whole thing. You get everything you see here.
Oh, man, that's fucked up.
Why?
Because then the people who bought the figure alone, that's bullshit.
No. There's only one way to get this. There's only one SKU. So you only get this, and that's it.
Oh, what do you mean? I thought that figure came out.
No. This is all part of the one figure. This is all one set. You can't get this alone.
So the only way to get folded figure is through this set.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, so it comes with it. But like I said, this only comes with it to, instead of giving you a bust to display the head sculpt, they give you a statue to display the head sculpt. So my question to you is, how do you feel about that? Do you like it? Do you rather a bust?
Now I like that better. Now I'm thinking this is like a new set, because I thought I saw that folded arm figure before, and it was by itself, I guess.
This is just being released. It's just being released now.
Yeah, I didn't realize it came with all this shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
So
That's not a bad throw in. Like you said, it's a stand for the head sculpt. When you're not using
right,
the head sculpt.
literally, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But what we thought in the beginning was Hot Toys is, taking shortcuts to not give us a full figure, right? A full articulated or articulatable figure. Blah blah blah. But
It's throwing with all this shit. So
right, yeah. So I think it's just an add-on to, number one, be able to charge a little bit more without having to give us a body. Right? They try something different, right? Instead of giving us a standard body, they try giving us a power pose body, right? A statue. I want to know what it's made up of. I want to know what material is made up of. In hand, I want to see what it's like.
I don't like how this looks, though. I mean, I would much rather want the other one than this clear plastic one.
Oh, you don't like this at all? I like this
I
because
don't
of
like
the light.
the look. No.
What about the figure? Anything exciting about the figure?
I mean, look, when this first came out a decade ago, it was cool, right? I mean, I like the whole thing of it, but this clear thing, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't like it.
Guys, there's 53 of you guys here. Hit that like button, please, if you haven't yet. And thank you guys for being here.
Really, you like the clear? You like that clear plastic instead of the normal version?
Well, I have the normal version. I have the third-party normal version, and this is the only one I'm missing. And I'm getting both again. I'm getting this one and the new one with the updated suit. I don't want it for the what do you call it? For the armory. I want it for the figures. So, like, for example, this I'm obviously going to display because they never made this before. I already have the original one displayed by a third-party company. The Hot Toys one is still in the box, but I took the figures out because that's what's important. And so with this one, the acrylic one, I don't have. They never made it before. Obviously, I'm going to get it, display it. But the other one, the 2.0 Armory, the reissue of the original one, I'm not going to display that one either because I'm keeping the other one unless it's that much better than the old one. And then why would you not get something like this?
This definitely was not in the movie. Okay, they didn't do the Fortress of Solitude Batman style. No, didn't happen. So,
what do you mean? This was in the Dark Knight Rises. What do you mean?
No, it was not clear plastic in Dark Knight Rises.
Of course it was. Remember, it came out of the ground when he was in the what do you call it? In that in his, like, it was in the Batcave, but it was like this the tunnel where oh my god, he was in the tunnel when he was
I don't remember it being clear. It was like it was translucent.
No, it was clear, and there was water. There was water coming off of it too. It was coming out of the ground, and it was like water. That's why you see all the wetness on the what do you call it, on the glass here, because it's mimicking the water dripping from it.
Someone throw a pickup. Tell me I'm crazy. I don't.
Somebody send me a picture of it, please, coming out in the movie, just so you could see. So you think this?
What is this called? This is called Batman Armory.
Yeah, Bat Armory.
And this is
Dark Knight Rises.
Thank you.
You can convert this armory to be John Wick's armory. Oh, that's smart too. That's a great idea. I didn't even think of that. That is awesome. Yeah, because there's no labeling of Batman anywhere on it besides obviously having the suit in there. Oh, right here, Batman Armory. I mean, I don't think that matters. You could cover that up, right?
I mean, the first one, I mean, is so much, I don't know, so much better looking.
It just looks different because of the mesh. You know what I mean? So glad
that's the visual I have from being in that downstairs count. I don't know.
Tony said, so glad I didn't order this one. I am going with the other armory, though. The one where he was in the he has the suit, the pinstripe suit. Yeah, that's a nice one too. I like them both. I have them. Well, I'm gonna have both now.
And let me tell you, that third party one, you're crazy, Mike. You're just YouTube the scene.
See, because you don't know that it was from the movie. Because it's like the one of the.
I gotta see the clear plastic armory from the movie. I definitely don't remember it.
Well, guys, SJC, thank you for that comment, and just in time for what obviously I have to make you guys aware of.
Have you heard of a PSYOP?
So Mike was just testing the waters just now. Telling people that he didn't know the movie.
Dark Knight Rises Armory. Dark Knight Rises Armory.
Let me see. Somebody sent me a picture. Let me see if somebody hooked me up with something.
Yeah, I don't. Come on, YouTube. Nothing.
Let me see.
Give me a movie clip of a clear fucking plastic
Yeah,
armor.
I got one. Hold on, I'll get it for you. Thank you,
Let's-
Michael.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it
Thank
together.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Here, I got it. I got it. Michael hooked me up. Here we go. Here it is. See how it's all wet because it came from the ground and it was all water there. So when it came up, there was water dripping from it. So that's why they added the feature on it here as well, so you could see all the water driplets on it because it came. See all the water stains on it. So that's why they added that, because it's from the movie. So, and it was a big deal because that's when everybody noticed. Oh my God, it's not his standard bat armory. That's when you notice it was different because it came from the floor. You know. Thank you, Michael, again.
Yeah, I totally don't remember that.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. But anyway, why wouldn't you get this? You just don't like the plastic, the plain plastic?
Yeah, like I go again. Like I don't like the clear plastic, and it didn't stick out in the movie to me. Obviously, if I'm not having any recollection of it.
Yeah. So the fact that you don't even remember says it all.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Ant-Man from Quantumania. Here is the updated suit. They Hot Toys showed us a few updates on the suit. The suit looks gorgeous. Very, very, very plain. How do you? This has been the talk of the week with this thing. How do you feel about this head sculpt? Why do you think that they keep? Actually, I'm not even going to say that. How do you feel about this head sculpt?
I don't think it looks good.
Why? What don't you like about it?
I mean, I don't want to use that word. I feel like I use that word. It's soft, or it doesn't have that realism that I want out of head sculpts. You know what I mean? Like that, something looks off there.
Maybe the lazy eye.
That's not Paul Rudd.
Maybe Pablo.
I don't know. They've done.
Maybe Pablo Rudd.
They don't have the level of sculptors right now that they used to. They don't. I think they're struggling for talent right now.
What blows my mind is
that is not a top level Hot Toys head sculpt.
Correct. But this is what blows my mind. Who approved this?
I can tell you, they didn't see, just like what's her name from the movie the girl, my God,
who? Gamora, Mantis?
No,
Nebula,
Angelina Jolie figure.
Maleficent.
Yep, but no, the one from the Marvel movie. They when that movie bombed, they just didn't give it the attention, and they put a second level sculptor on it, Athena, and it didn't come out right, and they didn't care. You know what I mean? Why? It's not. They didn't go deep into that line, right? They completely cut that whole line off. They were planning to do all the figures from that line until the movie bombed, right? Yep. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you think that they were going to go all the way? They were going to make every Eternal. There's no question that that's where they were going to go. But
Absolutely.
The movie bombed, and they said, pull the plug.
Right. But they nailed what's his name? Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh looks beautiful. Very, very plain figure, very boring figure, but that head sculpt is beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know.
Line 2.
Yeah, this is not one of their better ones.
We have Snooky. Welcome. He says, why does Ant-Man look like John from Inner? Unbelievable. No respect. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Welcome. The Ant-Man sculpt does look off. It's 100% off. It is off, very off. I am thinking they push this out to get their stuff. Now, we could say this every time that something goes wrong, and I don't think that's the case. That was what was said about the Deadpool's ankles breaking. Oh, well, it was rushed, so that's why they're breaking. There's no such thing, right?
Well, I don't. The what you call it? The Obi-Wan, right? That head sculpt looked like crap when they first released it, and then they fixed it at the end. So
when they announced it, and then they released it, and it was fixed.
So they just announced this. Like this guy's in.
No, this is the release. This is the final product.
Oh, Well, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. So what do you think about them not being able to get a proper Paul Rudd head sculpt? For example, the one with the smiling teeth, with those big ass teeth, that sucked. And now this one. And then obviously the Civil War one is also very close to this. Obviously, I think the other one's better. This
Hot
one's
Toys
obviously
is, as much as you don't want to hear this, Hot Toys is doing too much. They got too many balls in the air, and that is
why do you say that? Why do you say they're doing too much? Too much in what sense? Like
they're doing too much, man. They're doing too many releases. There's too many releases. There's too many things going on. Instead of devoting all the focus to Paul Rudd, because that's what should be done. Every head sculpt that comes out of Hot Toys should be treated as if it is a Michelangelo sculpture, and it should come out to the highest levels of paint and sculpture that is ever been produced by a toy company. And that's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. I feel like they were just banger after banger, and we're not getting that anymore. We're not. Hot Toys might still be the king, but let me tell you, they are resting on their laurels. There's no question that they,
Well, I
think
you're right. I think you're right to a certain extent. I think you're right in the fact that because in the past they weren't making as much product, I feel like every single head sculpt needed to be at least an 8 to a 10, every single one, right? Because again, it was not much. They had more chance to make them as good as they could, right? Because the figure wasn't going to come out and, it was going to come out over a year later, whenever it was going to come out. So that's why they didn't need to rush. Now, see, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's true, because that's what I'm saying. To a certain extent, you're right, because, they're getting involved in a lot more stuff now. Yes. But you got to understand, they're getting involved in a lot. We're getting a lot more helmeted stuff, a lot more masked stuff, right? Spider-Man left and right, clones left and right. Whether it's a stormtrooper or range trooper or, Mandalorian trooper or, so yes, they're getting involved in a lot. Absolutely. A lot more than they ever did. Because remember, in the beginning, Hot Toys was what? Head sculpts, strictly head sculpts, right? It was not helmeted anything. And if it came with a helmet, it came with a head sculpt.
Head sculpt.
Now, yes, they're getting into a lot more, right? It's like an octopus. They're getting involved in more. But I think what Mike's trying to say is that because they're involved in more, we're losing quality in the head sculpt. And I don't think that's the case. Why? Because at the end of the day, each sculptor is alone. And that's why I just mentioned that. Who is approving this? Who approved the laughing Paul Rudd? You know what I mean? Like, who's approving this? Because obviously somebody's got to approve it. And
Laughing
Big Dog,
Paul Rudd is better than this.
I don't know. I don't think so. Those teeth are funky. Big Dog says, do you know if Hot Toys has to get approvals from Paul Rudd? I don't think so, and I'm going to tell you why. Paul Rudd has absolutely nothing to do with Hot Toys, right? But Paul Rudd has 100% to do with Disney. Hot Toys does not make deals with Paul Rudd. Hot Toys makes deals with Disney. So anything that Hot Toys gets to do, again, this is just my own assumption. This is just what I believe.
So you think Disney's got something signed off already with Rudd?
Absolutely. Correct. So they go through Disney because Disney owns Paul Rudd's everything for the movie, for the project, for whatever. So Hot Toys, it's not Hot Toys Disney for their own property, which is Marvel, right? They're not going to go ask permission of Disney for Marvel character and then go ask permission for the actor who played the character owned by Disney. It doesn't make sense. Like, that's not their job. If I'm here to make a toy, I'm going to the company who owns that character. I don't need to go to the person who played the character because who the hell are they? They have nothing to do with that character. They got hired to play that role as that character. So why would Hot Toys go out of their way to, hey, Paul, by the way, can we get your permission? He has nothing to do with nothing. He signed all of his rights over on that contract with Disney. That's it. That was his job. Hot Toys and any other licensed company goes after the owner of the IP, the owner of the line, the owner of the character, the owner of the movie. That's who they go ask permission to, not the character. So this is why when, again, Jazz Inc. comes out and says, oh, we got the likeness from Michelle Pfeiffer. The problem with that is he makes it sound like he called Michelle Pfeiffer on the phone.
No, he doesn't. Stop.
And oh my God.
Stop.
Says, hey,
you're going crazy.
Hey, Shelly. What's up, baby? Remember me? Company of the year? Do you think we could get your likeness for this?
Stay on track with this shitty head sculpt. Come on. This thing is bad.
So
your company, your favorite company came out with it. Is it because they got too many things going on? Is it because they don't have enough talent? What they don't have the sculptors that they used to?
Thule says
that too, right? They only had 3-4 really good sculptors. You know what I mean? At one point,
K.A. Kim was top 2,
top 1.
You think she was the best ever? Yeah.
And she was good, man. Yeah, I think
she's killing it at Blitzway right now.
I think she was one of the best ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Tui says, I agree. Hot Toys pumping out way too much. At least that's that's the thing. Just because they're pumping out way too much doesn't mean that they're doing a bad job with everything else, right? If you look, everything's been updated. Everything is getting updated. All the clones are getting updated. All the head sculpts are getting rolling eyes, so they're getting updated, right? Obviously, again, they're not all a hit. This was a miss, just like
I don't know. You're blinded, man. I'm seeing it. I do not think Hot Toys head sculpts have been great lately.
Give me another one that you think. Give me another one that you like.
I did not like Anakin. I did not like the girl Star Wars.
Wait, which Anakin? Which Anakin?
Mace Windu was not as good as it could have been. It's good. It's not as good as.
Wait, which Anakin?
The one that came out with the
stop.
No. That one was okay. The one, the young one.
Oh, Anakin. Yeah, episode 2.
Yes. And then same thing with the princess, right? His
Padme.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was, again, it was good. It just wasn't as good as it could have been. I just said to myself, man, that it should have been better. It could have been better. Mace Windu too. Mace Windu was
well, everybody knew. Not everybody. A lot of people knew that head sculpt wasn't on point 100%. It could have been way better. So that you're correct about that.
And then again, that Obi-Wan was proved too. That Obi-Wan came out, and I hated that Obi-Wan. And then they re-released it, and let me tell you, to their credit, that second one looks so much better. I have not seen it in hand, but there's no question it is light times better than what it was initially.
Yeah, I got it. I got it here already. I haven't opened it yet, so I'll send you a picture when I open it.
I'm interested to see.
Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
What's another one that I can think of? I mean, that was like, I remember that stretch there for that second. I was like, wow, not good. Like that's I want to say the first time that I was like heavily disappointed in like repeated releases.
Chris, welcome, my friend. Shout out to the UK. Thank you for being here as always. Albert says the face looks like an Italian mobster. Big Dog says Hot Toys is like the dating game. You can't have 9s and 10s all the time. Sometimes you have to settle for 6s and 7s. Absolutely. That is true. But again, remember, guys, you can complain all you want about these things. At the end of the day, you don't have to buy any of it, right? If you don't like it, guess what? Hey, this is garbage. I don't like it. I don't want it in my collection. Guess what? You have another option. Don't put the head sculpt on and use the helmet. It's that simple. But But it doesn't mean that you have to justify bad work. That's not what I'm saying.
But I want it to be good. It's not that, and
No,
I didn't buy
correct.
any of those figures,
Correct.
none of them. But I want to go back to 2017, man.
Blinken says depends on the actor's contract for the correct, exactly. So I can tell you anything with Disney. That's why that was the big reason of the of the strike, right? Because they wanted to own their likeness forever. Okay, that's what they wanted. That was a big deal of the strike. That was the main one of the main issues of the strike was in Hollywood when it happened months ago. That they wanted to own their likeness forever and use them in AI forever and never have to pay them a penny.
You have FiOS, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're cutting out like every.
It's not the internet. It's the my computer. It's lagging and because it's old now and it's messing up the streaming thing. It's not the internet.
It's your goddamn fucking hamster wheel computer.
It's my modem, my 56K modem.
So that's what you're getting for Christmas.
So so that's the thing, right? So it depends on the contract, right? But I can guarantee you Disney has everybody on lock. It's that simple. That's why when a Disney movie comes out, right? If anything owned by Disney, 99% of the time we get a figure from Hot Toys because it's already part of the contract. It's not something that, like, I would understand if it's like an indie film, right? Somebody did an independent film and it's not a mainstream thing, and they want to make figures out of that. Then yes, they would have to go to whoever owns the movie, whoever blah blah blah, and then because I can guarantee you, if it's a smaller budget, a smaller movie, they're not going to have these actors signing for likenesses and stuff like that. Which why would they if there's no reason to? So then obviously they would have to go to the actor and say, hey, we would like to make your figure. How much would you like for your likeness? Blah, blah, blah. And then that's how that would work. But with Disney, once you guys, there's 50 of you guys didn't hit that like, but if you haven't yet, thank you guys for being here. Hot Toys has broken 2 of their own records in 2024. We have had 111 releases in 2024. We had 29 items that were announced and released in 2024. My God. That's insane. We got Wayne in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for doing. He says, misses are going to happen from time to time. It's inevitable. Joker, Bane, both Vaders, to say they're going downhill because one bad release is just crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. That's Michael. Michael doesn't collect, so that's why he feels that way. Christian says Yuli and AK and K Kim. Yuli. Oh yes, Yuli's good. I know Yuli. I've seen Yuli recently. That's why I remember the name. But Yuli's for me is top. Mike's 5 streaming from an Apple II computer. No, it's my computer. It's my computer. I have a Lenovo gaming computer that is about 7-8 years old, and that's the problem now. Even for editing my videos, I can't preview the project as I go because it lags. It doesn't show me the video playing. So it's a computer 100%. It's just time to go. Time to go. Wayne says, I made a typo in my last comment. I meant to say that Joker, Bane, and the Vaders were complete bangers. Yeah, no, I didn't think you meant they were bad, because if that was what you meant, that is complete. So now, if you were to rate this 1 to 10, Michael, all over overall with the figure, the new suit, the updated suit, and the head sculpt.
Okay, you can't. I mean, the suit's great. I think the suit looks good. All those Ant-Man suit, Wasp suits have looked good. Yep. Look at that Wasp head sculpt too. I mean, yeah, these head sculpts are no. Just these head sculpt, no way, not as good as that original one. 6, right. Maybe even a 5, but I guess I'll be nice. It's Christmas.
What about her? It's Christmas.
I mean, again, I love the suit. That head sculpt looks like shit to me. So, that those eyes are not there for me.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Come on, man. Like, this is not Hot Toys, guys. You guys might say this is acceptable and this is good enough for you, and God bless you. You know, buy it. You know, that's cool. I've been collecting for a long time, and this is not good enough for me.
Michael, but nobody's saying these are good.
What do you mean? I thought I just read someone said it was
No.
good enough.
No. These are not. These are. Oh, Big Dog says, to be honest, this Polaroid head scope is acceptable to me. So yeah. So
All right, look at some guys hop into bed with 5s, and some guys wait for the 9s. All right, it's cool, Big Dog.
It's cool, Big Dog. He said it's cool, Big Dog. Oh man, the haircut on the Wasp makes her look like a Karen. Absolutely, I can't wait to get that head sculpt though.
But remember the first Wasp head, like the first Wasp head sculpt with the ponytail was a great sculpt.
It was very good. Yeah,
it was a great sculpt.
It was very good. All right, let's go on to the next topic because you're a misogynist. So here we have a Batman and Robin, George Clooney Batman. Obviously, I had a feeling this was coming when I saw that suit, because once they started using that material, I was like, it's over. Like I said, there's a chance that they're still going to make more of these, because why wouldn't they, right? So Michael, how did you feel about these movies? Did you see the movies? Did you like the movies? And are you planning on getting this figure?
I did. Now look, maybe this is. I get why people like these, right? Because I like 89, right? 89. I was. How old was I? 10, 11, right? 7. Yeah, I was like 11, 12 years old when 89 Batman came out. So, like, I loved 89 Batman. Now, when these movies came out, I was older. I was 15, 16 now, 17 years old, and I thought this shit was goofy. So, like, Batman declined. Look, I think everyone understands. Batman declined every year it got away from 89. So, the Val Kilmer, the George Clooney, all that shit was corny to me. I didn't like any of it. It got real crazy.
How do you like the likeness?
I think the likeness looks good right there, to be honest.
Right there. Some angles look great, some angles don't.
I think that looks good right there.
That looks beautiful right there. So now, why wouldn't you buy this? You didn't like any of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at those bat. I mean, come on, your eyes don't go right to those areolas. Come on, I can't. They're poking me in the eyes.
He said the areolas.
They're poking me in the eyes. Those goddamn things, man. I can't get over it.
And now, what about Robin? How do you feel about Robin? Robin's nice, no?
Oh man, now those dongs are up on my face, man.
Oh my god!
I can't do these. These are horrible. These are horrible. I mean, really, that bat symbol is just like. Again, maybe I never paid attention to it too much, but that bat symbol is all sorts of fucked up.
Yeah. So you said you're getting the double pack. What are you getting?
Look, I'm tempted to. I'll be honest. When these figures are $170 a piece on Pop Culture, and there's a 20% coupon, so they're staring at me. The areolas are staring at me for $130,
and they will be. And they will be.
I'm tempted, but I still don't buy them. I didn't buy the.
The thing. Here's though. No, yeah, they're still available. They're still available, both of them, right? Batman Forever figures. Here's the thing, though. Here's where I'm fearful. Obviously, the first round of their Batman Forever release, they didn't know what to expect. So they most likely made a ton. That's where they're still sitting. I'm going to assume that from common sense, Howard said, I am not making as many this time. Obviously, they got to take their pre-orders, but whatever number of extras they usually make, we don't know, right? But there's got to be a number of extras just for whatever reason. I'm assuming that we won't get that same number at all, just out of principle. So Sideshow doesn't have all these pieces sitting.
I agree.
So that's my fear. So now what does that mean? If you don't pre-order, right, there's a chance that they'll be gone very soon. Again, a chance they'll be sold out, and then you're going to be looking for these things
Right.
to
And if
overpay
you were
for them.
10 years old when this Batman came out, and this is your Batman,
Correct.
look it. I get it. I go for it. I totally understand that, because I really do understand how this specific movie can be someone's Batman, because at that time they were just at that right age where they just ate this shit up.
Correct.
I get it.
Mike says it's a bit too nipply for Miles' taste. He said for my taste. Oh, for Mike's taste. Nipply. He said nipply. I am ordering that George Batman and Robin. It would be cool if they goes Batgirls. Absolutely. They're not going to give us a Batgirl because she's got to come out with the white suit. I believe that was that ice suit that they had. That would be cool if they did. I don't think they're going to make Batgirl. It wouldn't make. I mean, it would make sense for them to make it, but she wouldn't sell that much. I can tell you that right now. Obviously, some people would buy her to complete the line. I can tell you most people won't. Just out of principle, but it would be a great figure to own. I would definitely buy all three, and I'm definitely buying these two. Michael, Robin, 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I'm gonna give this. I'll give it a. I'm gonna stay consistent tonight. I'm gonna 6 it.
This guy. And now here are the mouth plates of George Clooney. Do you see the likeness in all three?
I do. I mean, Clooney's got that strong chin, so I mean, I see it. He doesn't have that beautiful butt chin, but
right. This one is the most likeness. This one is okay, and this one is okay too. But at least it's there. You see George Clooney there.
He
right?
was my least favorite Batman.
He was.
Yeah, I like Bell. I mean, if I had to rank him, yeah.
Now, Michael, we got this beauty from the Solo movie, A Range Trooper. This was a limited release. Came out Friday, sold out already. This was a queued announcement, right? So you have to go on the queue to get it. A lot of people got 2s and 3s of this bad boy. Are you excited for this? Did you get this? Did you bother with this? Or did you not care for this at all?
No, I'm over it. Like, if this would have came out with the Hot Toys Solo release, I would have bought 2 of these. This is just too far. This is too far out now for me.
What do you have from the Solo line?
I got the Solo. I have who else do I got? What do I got from that movie? I got Mud Troopers. I got what else came out from that movie?
Darth Maul, the Patrol Trooper.
I got Maul. I got Patrol Troopers.
You have
a couple Patrol Troopers.
The 2 Han Solos. The regular standard, and then you had the deluxe with the bear suit.
Yeah, didn't go bear suit. I have him in the short jacket.
And then they didn't make the Chewbacca that was teased with that line.
Oh no, I did get the bear jacket, but I didn't put that on him. I have the short jacket on him. I have 2 Patrol Troopers. I have like 6 Mud Troopers. Keep going. What was that? What else was it?
So you have Darth Maul, you have the Han Solo, you have the Patrol Trooper, and you have obviously this guy. That's it. The Purge.
Yeah, I mean, I loved the movie. The Solo movie was awesome. Like I said, if this would have came out with the other Solo figures, I would have been day one grabbing this.
Michael, and your favorite. The Mud Trooper.
Yeah, the Mud Trooper.
Remember,
I still got a couple of those boxes.
You have like 15,000 Mud Troopers?
Yeah. I bought 2. I think I bought 2 cases.
Oh, I forget. Somebody. I'm going to need one. If you're for real, I'm going to need one of those sealed ones for real, for real. I know somebody who was actually looking for it. And they had mentioned, they're like, oh, I hope Mike could give me one. And I said, let me find out if he has, because I know he has, you have like your 10 displayed.
I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say I must have a few left in my storage unit.
So whoever you are in the chat, you know who you are. You know, so you heard the psyop already. Suddenly he had to. Now he may not have to. So you heard it here first. The psyop. Hold on. Let me. I just gotta. Let me make it legit first. So
Have you
people
heard of a
understand.
psyop?
You know what I just listed on eBay and has been selling like lightning is Mantis.
Wait.
What am I waiting for?
That. Go ahead. So how much? Like selling good? Like you're making money?
Yeah, like of course. But I mean, I'm throwing. I just said like I got to get rid of these mantises because I bought, I think I bought a case of mantises. So I threw one up there. I think I sold it for $350 very quickly, and probably too quickly because then I threw another one up there for $399, and then somebody instantly bought it, and then another person instantly bought it. So, and I'm doing these people favors, and I'm rushing them out so they can try to get them before Christmas. But yeah, Mantis is if you want to complete that Guardians line, it makes sense to me, right?
Mike sent me one of those. This guy, Faz, gave me one too. Unbelievable. But seriously, if you need to get rid of one, I'll definitely trade you for something.
How about this? I'll trade a mud trooper for one of these woolly mammoth troopers.
Oh, look at that, guys! If you have a spare range trooper, there you go. You got a mud trooper deal of a trade, right? You get a mud trooper. He gets this from you. Like I said, and you may be in luck because a lot of people got multiples of these. They got 2s and 3s. So you may get lucky with that.
I'm not going to shit on this figure. I like how it looks. I would have jumped on this day one if it was originally out, but it's been so long. Like, I don't know. I'm just not.
Do you remember this was teased in 2016?
Yeah. Like I totally remember. I was bummed that they didn't come out with it. I remember like thinking to myself, like, why didn't they do that?
And how do you feel about the fact that these boots are actually magnetic, like in the movie?
Yeah, I think didn't I see that someone stuck it on a car or some shit like that? Cool.
So that is a great feature. So again, these were 2,500 pieces. So what was it about it that you didn't? Oh, because it was too late. You didn't care for it anymore.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, and I'm slowing down with troopers for sure. Like I'm a trooper guy, but
no, look at these boots, man. Are you crazy? Let me tell you something. There is something very sexy about this trooper, okay? Number one, the fact that it's all white, okay? Don't be racist, but the white is cool. Number two, all the weathering, right? Look at all the dirt. Look at all the scratches, all the scuffing on the armor. It's beautiful. This looks more of a battle damage than a clean version, okay? And it looks beautiful.
I like those big boxy boots. I like it. I'm definitely
I'm telling you.
I just don't need it. I guess that's where I'm at with it, right? I like it. I don't need it anymore. There was a time
guys,
when I needed this.
Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. There's 53 of you guys here, and hit that like button, please, guys. And thank you for being here. Sean says, I will not be surprised if the Range Trooper is seen in one of the upcoming series of probably. They got to reuse these looks over and over and over and over. So that makes sense. As her boots, yeah, I know. I just said those things are awesome. Awesome. I seriously thought I purchased a mud trooper. Mike is willing to part. Well, he only has 2 left. I need 1, and if you have a range trooper for him, the second one's yours, Thule. So make sure you have a spare.
Thule, I'll check. I gotta see. I have to get to storage and check out what I got. I'm sure I have a few, but to be honest.
So Thule, just remember, I hope you have multiple range troopers for that trade, because obviously, he needs one. He didn't get one. So if you don't have a range trooper, I'm going to have to take both mud troopers for myself. He is ready for a fashion runway. Faz, did you get all of them? Which all of them? I got this bad boy. Booyah!
Did you get 1 or 2?
Only 3, but I'm going to explain why.
Get an odd number like that. Well, I guess if you're going to trade it away and keep 2, I get it.
I ain't not get 3 of nothing. Are you crazy?
You got to get 2. When you go troopers like this, how do you get 1? How does this guy go around with 1? With those boots?
So that was my mentality also. You can't beat the look of, a main character and two troopers on the side. That's just a standard, right?
It's the standard.
But when you get to a point where, that's the reason why I only got two of the the Praetorian Guards instead of the three. For the first movie, I got all three, but for the Mandalorian, I only got 2 out of the 3 because I'm like, it's the same figure 3 times just to display a different weapon for each figure. I was like, any other time, absolutely. I've done it plenty of times before. Now that I'm at this, place with the amount of room that I got, I'm like, I can't be wasting space on the same figure 3 times just over a weapon. So that's why I didn't. So to get something like this, 2 of the exact same thing again, for what? To take up more space? That's why I don't do it. But if it's a completely different look, like for example, the zombie Death Trooper from a... So my version, my copy, I have Rudy's copy. Why would I need 2 of those? Because it came with 2 versions. Not only are they limited, right? They're a limited number release, but it came with a regular head sculpt and then the zombie head sculpt. So something like that, to me, it makes sense to display because it's 2 completely different looks. But why would I get 2 of this to do what with? It comes with 1 weapon, 1 helmet, 1 look, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong because they all look the same in the movies anyway, right? So it's not like, why would I want the same guy twice? Because that's what it is. But because I don't have room, that's why I don't do it. But looks great every single time.
Yeah.
Tuli says, I have something better. Money. No. See, what happened? This is a lesson. Guys, there's 54 of you guys. Hit that like button, please, if you haven't yet. Here's a lesson. Here's a lesson for everybody in the chat right now. When you're in the collecting mindset, okay, when you're really about collecting, you're not looking to sell stuff. Okay, you're not looking for money all the time. Obviously, if you're looking to make money on something, you want the money. But a person who is really committed to collecting and wants to collect, they will usually want to keep that stuff in the community, in the collecting world. So it'll be more of the trade would be more beneficial for a collector, right? Somebody who really collects.
Look, it comes down to you can make more money. I can't get that figure.
Correct.
So like when I had my Death Troopers or my Patrol Troopers, I was never selling any of those because I'm like, if I sell it, I can get $700 again. I can't get this figure again. So I didn't sell anything at the height.
And that's my point. That's a great point. That's why I tell you guys all the time. Everybody's like, why don't you sell your figures? Because then I have nothing to show for my collection.
Yeah.
I sell my figures. I sell 30 figures, $500. That's just a random number. Ooh, look, $500. I don't have 30 figures now. I have $500 that's going to disappear. And my 30 figures are gone. That's why I don't sell my stuff.
But the kick in the balls is, though, you get those figures and then Hot Toys goes out and re-releases it.
That's the killer. That's what.
And then you're like, I should have sold those. And you know what? That's where Hot Toys really should not do that.
That's what really hurts.
Because I held on to those, and I supported your brand, and I was that pisses me off. But
when they started coming for the eBay sellers, remember that?
Yeah.
Like anytime there was a figure
watching the secondary market,
anytime there was a figure up going for more than like $500, and if it came out for like 180, 190, 200, and it was going for like 4, 5, 6, even more sometimes, Hot Toys 100% would make a reissue.
I couldn't believe they were watching them.
Or a 2.0 or what? Not a 2.0, but usually a reissue. When they saw that War Machine 1.0 diecast shoot up in price, they were like, "Psych, my turn."
You're not gonna do that, yeah. I saw it.
So it was insane.
Imagine though if they didn't do that though. Just imagine if they just would have.
We would have so much money in our collections right now, like stupid money. Okay.
And you know what? It's just I like having nice high-end collectibles. That's all.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's almost, again, the money thing. Sure, anything that's super rare,
No,
you could
no,
say
no.
is going to be worth money.
But the thing, me bringing up the money, it's not because it's our focus, but the fact that it's an investment without thinking about it. That's what I liked about it. I didn't buy these things. I'm not buying these things over 10 years, hoping that I'm making money on this. Absolutely not. But it is very appealing, and it makes you feel that much better when you're putting money into something that down the line it's going to double and triple, just like you do with stocks, just like you do with Bitcoin, just like you do with anything.
We'd have so many more figures too, right? If you got rid of all the repeats and nonsense, we'd have the lines would have gone deeper. We would have had, just I think a much more expansive figure base. Character base.
Wayne says, in the 10 years I've been in this hobby, I sold only 3 figures. I love them all. Yep. See, there you go. When you're involved in this, you don't want to sell your stuff. For what? Why are you selling your stuff? What is the point of selling? And again, I get it, right? Some people use it to fund the new figures. I understand it. It's not like I don't know. It's not I'm ignorant to the fact. It's not I'm oblivious to it. I know. I get it. But and people, we see it all the time. People need money for bills. People need money to do this, to do that. My car broke down. I got to pay this. And I really believe that 99.9% of these people saying these things are lying. They just want to get rid of the figure. And by giving you a sob story, they hope that somebody feels bad for them to take the figure off their hands. That's what I really believe. Because I don't think all these people, again,
you think that guy who posts my water heater broke, I got to sell my collection. You think that guy's making shit up?
Absolutely. I think they do. I think they make up a lot. Again, if you make something seem like a problem, like an emergency, like, oh my God, I'm in a bind right now. Maybe they hope that somebody's like, oh man, let me help this guy out. The problem is that when they're selling these things and they have a sob story attached to it, these figures are never cheap and they're never what they're going for. It's always some stupid amount of money that they want for this garbage. So that's how I can tell. At least that's my own thoughts. I'm not saying that you should believe what I believe, but that's what I believe. And so when I see stuff like that, and for those prices, it's like, I don't care how broken your boiler is, that's not worth that money. So you're not getting that money from me because it's not worth that. So that's my issue with stuff like that. And that's why I feel like those stories are made up, because if you were really in desperate need of money, your figure wouldn't be $500. It would be $250. Because if you think that your figure's worth that much money and you're desperate and the money's there, you're going to get that $250 faster than you are going to get that $500. So that's why I don't believe anything people say. Guys, there's 55 of you guys in here. Hit that like button, please. And thank you for being here as well. Tu says, I don't have another Rain Trooper for trade, but if Mike decides, yeah, no, money's no good over here. This channel's not good for money. We don't make money in this channel over here. So Michael, we got an update for the.
Let me give it a score. Let's score the.
Oh wait.
I'll give a nice score on this one, right? I'll 9 this one.
Really? You like it that much?
I like it. I really do like it.
All right, guys. So if anybody has a spare, you heard it here first. Mike doesn't have one. He would love one. But again, because he's not really collecting anymore, he missed out the queue. So if you guys have a spare and you would like him to...
I think I did get the text, funny enough. I got the text when it was going live, and I just said, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. You're not collecting anymore. So here is Batman. Here is the single shot of the Batman announcement. They're both up for pre-order already on Sideshow. I didn't even look at the price because it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. But so how do you feel about this? And then 1 to 10.
I gave this a 6.
Oh, you did. That's right. That was the last picture. All right. And back to our last drama topic of the night. And we're out of here, guys. So here we have, well, we got two things to talk about. Okay. We got 2 things to talk about. So in art, here is the in art Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix in art Joker. As you can see, looking like the Hot Toys toilet, okay? Because this is by no means the Hot Toys killer. As you can see, this is complete garbage. This does not look good at all. They forced you peasants to buy a 4-pack at that because they told you guys that DC or WB had pretty much forced them to price it at that price point because of the fact that they were doing a 4-pack. Clearly it came out after that was not true, that they were making up their own pricing. Again, to scam everybody, just like I said from day one. That's still another reason why I stopped buying their stuff, because it's garbage. None of it is worth any of it. And as you can see, even with their own product, it looks like crap. Okay, so Michael, obviously we know you don't like InArt, but if you had to pay $2,000 for this 4-pack, how would you feel about this being? Because remember, this was the figure, the red jacket, the red suit figure was the one that everybody wanted from the movie before Hot Toys made it. Everybody was already trying to figure out, man, if I get the 4-pack, I can maybe sell 2 out of the 4 and keep the 2, or sell 3 out of the 4 and keep the one that I want. Now it looks like this. How do you feel about that? And Steve A, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let me say hello to you real quickly. Hello! Steve A says, is that a giraffe? Exactly. So go ahead, Michael.
I mean, look at the movie. The second movie destroyed this figure, I think.
Well, the movie was garbage, apparently.
Yeah, and I didn't see it. I mean, that's how bad. People were telling me how bad it was, and I didn't even bother checking it out.
Right. It's on Disney Plus, I believe. No, not Disney Plus, HBO Max.
And I'll check it out. I mean, but I mean, people were walking out of the theater. So I mean, look, I was already like down on this figure. This was kind of my least favorite Joker. So, no thanks. You know what I mean? This thing's done. This thing is jumped the shark for sure.
Peasant stand up. This guy. Charlie says, I'd rather sit. Thanks. Unbelievable. Bidos Carlos, have you bought from Toys Assembly before? Yes, he did. He did buy, and he got the Range Trooper for them. So that was a conversation also that we were having in the members chat, So some of us thought that Toys Assemble, which is a new website that's out right now, was Pop Collectibles. And according to TK421, which I'm still waiting for his response, he says that he knows somebody who works or worked for Pop Collectibles, apparently, and he says that they're not the same company. Now, I said I believe they're the same company. I'm 99.9% sure they're the same company. Like I said, I don't know what TK421, and I asked him, I said, who? And I'm waiting for the response. So I don't know who he's talking about, but I have a feeling, and when I get a feeling, I'm usually correct. I don't know how we're ever going to find out who they are, right? Because who's really going to know? So that's the thing. So I believe it's Pop Collectibles. We don't know who it is. And then obviously let's finish this, and we're going to our last. So here we go. So here we have some beautiful acknowledgement of InArt. So it says here, this is from the official unboxing video. Weird that 98% of the video is everything but the most important part, the head sculpt. So as you can see, they're playing the game. InArt doesn't want you to see the head sculpts looking like asshole. So that's why they're not showing it to you in the videos. And I don't blame them. If my final product looked like that, I wouldn't want to show it to you either. This is, again, my point. How is this a Hot Toys killer when they don't even show you the figure in their final product video? Tells you everything you need to know about the figure, just like I told you from day one. Here's another comment. Says, need to fix them head sculpts. So clearly nobody likes them. Cool accessories and diorama. The head sculpts, not so much. Hot Toys did a better job. Hot Toys will always do a better job. Hot Toys will always be the best company in the world regarding 1/6 scale. Hot Toys is king for a reason. You can be a miserable person and hate on Hot Toys all you want, and join in on other losers talking crap about Hot Toys, you clearly don't know what you're saying. You clearly don't know what you're talking about, because Hot Toys is king and will always be king. It's just that simple. And P. Buki says, sculpts need work. The Franklin scene sculpt looks vastly different. So there you go, guys. They don't even know what they're doing. They suck. Here's another one. It says here, InArt is a joke. Pay premium, yet I broke my Harry Potter arm. Never face this issue with issue at all with Hot Toys. So there you go, guys. There's 57 of you guys. Didn't hit that like button, please. So there you go.
Did you see the Superman?
Yeah,
trailer?
the trailer. Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. I like that. I like it already. And that figure is going to look insane with that suit. And I have a feeling we're already getting 2 head sculpts, because the way that they made Clark Kent look is completely different than the Superman figure. So I can tell you already, we're getting a suited Clark Kent one way or another. So as you can see, guys, InArt, everybody says it on their own videos, on their own page, because they are garbage. Again, same thing I've been saying to you guys from day one, whether you liked it or not, whether you called me negative or not, whether you called me a hater or not. Here we are. And I'm still saying the same thing I said day one. Whether you liked it or not, I'm still saying it. Whether you believed it or not, I'm still saying it, because it's right in your face, you peasant. And obviously, last but not least, again, whoever created this nonsense, please stay away from the 1/6 scale community, because you don't belong. This is the biggest garbage I've ever seen. And this is what this list, or this leaked list deserves. Complete and utter joke. So as you can see, it says here, Terminator 1 Tech Noir and police shootout. I don't even know what the hell that means. Okay. T2 Harley Davidson bike. Stupid. Sarah Connor 2.0. Stupid. John Connor. Stupid. Jabba the Hutt. Eventually, because Sideshow made it already. And that's just a no-brainer. We've talked about that. I've mentioned it at least plenty. Aliens Ripley. We've talked about Ripley 2.0 and Power Loader coming. I've talked about this for at least over a year. Okay. Power Loader, same thing. It's coming out. Power Loader, Ripley with Power Loader 2.0, because the Power Loader was already made. So that's coming. Alien Queen. Whoever made this clearly doesn't know what an Alien Queen looks like, because Hot Toys is not making an Alien Queen. If anything, we'll get an Alien Queen diorama piece, right, to go somewhere, but we're not getting a Queen Alien that is the size of 5 Hot Toys figures. Okay, so that ain't happening. So this is what I mean. This is nonsense. And people, again, they name it. They labeled it leaked as if this has some type of backing. Like there's something. All these things I could tell you, all of this is nonsense. Because think about it, a lot of these figures were already made, right? Obviously, Jabba the Hutt wasn't, but they're already made. So what is their mentality? Oh, well, these were already made, so either they're getting updated or they're getting the head sculpt reused to a new figure. We talk about this all the time. So there's nothing true or special about this list at all. It's just, again, whoever's looking for this, whoever made this is looking for attention, right? Whoever made this is looking for hype, right? Is looking to create some hype around, whether it's their page, whether it's their Instagram, wherever this came from. It looks like it's Reddit. So if it's a Reddit, maybe Reddit, right? To create, oh, look, this came from this person. This person doesn't know anything. I can guarantee you that 100%. It's that simple. So don't be fooled by this garbage, because none of this makes sense at all. Okay? Doesn't mean that they can't make some of these, because again, we've talked about them plenty, but to come up with a list like this, like they're predicting something, it's just lame. Michael, any recent deliveries? Any waiting for any new figures?
Yeah, all my shit came in yesterday or today. All my pop culture stuff came in.
Charlie says, I'll be honest, the most sus thing on the list is a Ford Taurus. That's what I'm saying. Like, whoever did this doesn't know. They clearly don't know. And they just started putting things in, it's like a wish list. Whoever made this wants these things or hopes that these things come out. And so, I could write you guys a list too. And I can most likely guarantee you that my list will be more accurate than this garbage. So it's just, you can believe it all you want. Just there's no basis for any of this. So what did you get?
Venom Pool, a couple of the She-Hulks, another Carnage.
Venom Pool, a couple of She-Hulks. What else?
Black Adam.
Oh, Carnage, Black Adam.
Yeah, second Carnage because I want to do another look on Carnage.
Oh,
because I have him like a regular look, but then I'm going to do something like with tentacles and stuff like that.
Oh, yes, that's what I did. You need 2 Carnages, you need 2 Venoms. Like, you have to.
Yeah. What else came in? Black Adam was in there. Oh, Valkyrie. I got to open. I'm excited for her actually.
Oh, Valkyrie. I still haven't gotten Valkyrie. I'm waiting for her to.
I'm probably going to open her tonight actually.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting for Valkyrie because I need her to finish the line. I
need her for my Thor shelf. You know what I mean? She's needed. And you know what came through? I can't. I'm excited. Because I really felt they fixed it. To be honest,
I am so excited for this figure. You guys don't even know.
You know what? A waitlist converted for me on the Mark II.
Oh, I'm telling you, that thing is gonna blow your socks off.
Yeah.
That head sculpt. Another thing, guys, I don't know if anybody noticed this. I think I noticed it a couple days ago. Not I think I noticed it. I noticed it a couple days ago. The head sculpt of the Mech Test 2.0 is the exact same head sculpt, or pretty close to it, as the Mark III 2.0 head sculpt. The only difference is they battle damaged it, they bloodied it up to make it look slightly different so people don't say, oh, it's the exact same thing. But it's the exact same thing, just bloodied up. Also, guys, let me see what you guys are saying. My most recent arrivals, IG-12 ban, RF. Oh, I didn't get any of those yet. My God. I canceled that OB, going to just wait for someone to sell it for 2. Oh, I mean, that's kind of tricky because it's going to get difficult to find. Not that you're never going to find it. You will. It's just how long is it going to take for you to find it? Your best bet is to throw in ISOs in the groups. But again, I don't think
that OB will be around.
Not now, though. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon.
I bet you could find it today if you wanted to.
For $200? No.
No, absolutely not $200. You can find it for retail.
No, that's what we're talking about. $200. That's what we're talking about. Oh. And so I am expecting also, so a bunch of stuff shipped for me. So Death Trooper Zombie from Ahsoka. I am getting my RCN Andrew Garfield head sculpts. I am getting my Present Toys, the 22 Batman helmet. I am getting from Sideshow my brown suit Wolverine Hono coming. I am getting my Darth Vader 40th Return of the Jedi finally coming. Head sculpt that I ordered. The S Kings one that was out years ago. I just got it. So that's coming. I'm also getting, I said, the brown Wolverine. And I feel like there's something else coming, guys. I feel like there's something else. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it for now. That's it for now. So I got a lot coming. So stay tuned for a lot of videos, a lot of fancier videos. No more one single angle videos, guys. At least for the most part. Like I said, shout out to TK1 for coming into my life and stepping up my game. Because without him, I would still be a non-YouTubing peasant. Yeah, it'll still be another. Yeah, exactly. It'll be not that you'll never get it. That's not what I said at all. But not now. Not now. People, it's selling out in some places. It's going, for a little bit more already than retail. So that's what I mean. It's going to take a bit. But, people need money in the group sometimes, and they'll sell it to you for whatever. So if you could get a deal, get a deal. Waiting on Hot Toys to T1000 Sarah, not happening. Not happening. If it's going to be the T1000 version or the regular version, right? It's going to be artisan most likely. But again, I doubt those figures are coming. There is no way. If they haven't remade them in this long, the chances of them getting remade are slim to none right now. And that's why I don't talk about them. That's why I don't bring them up, because it doesn't make sense. Can they do them? Absolutely. They can do anything whenever they want. But I don't see it happening because it hasn't happened in this long. Since I started, right, I got the original 1.0s of both. They never made anything again to date. So why would I expect anything else? They haven't teased anything else either. Does that mean anything? Absolutely not. Because just because they didn't tease something doesn't mean it's not coming. They don't tease everything that they announce. So we can't expect for teases for everything. But they would at least tease something because they know that's a big line. Just like they teased T800 Battle Diamond, just like they teased T1000 at the what do you call it? At the convention that they were at. So we would have seen it already. Long time ago, we would have seen it. So that's why I don't think so. But again, anything's possible with Hot Toys. I will always say it. Just because I say something's not coming doesn't mean it's not going to come, right? Because they could do it because they feel like it. So, but just from what I know, my experiences and my gut feeling, it doesn't make sense. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.